Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 487, live. Welcome to the Bash at the Beach Fallout edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis. Our usual Fallout show, we're going to have some championship rematches. We also have a contendership match, a championship challenge. 9 matches of absolute pure fire. It is going to be an exciting evening, all coming off the heels of a fantastic stream preview. And of course, we're going to talk about that in just a moment. The great Glenola is on the broadcast, ready to be invited in. So we're just going to invite him right now. Glenola, what's going on? What's new and exciting, sir?
Not much. How's it going, my friend?
Doing good. We're just going to start talking about Bash at the Beach in a moment, but we of course have Dirt Cheese to talk about. To be honest, I don't think there's a lot of great information because it's Sunday. Let's be real here. There's not a lot of interesting Dirt Cheese, but there is some interesting information, noteworthy topics to check out. But I do have a very interesting list tonight, and who knows, I might find another one at some point. But I do have a very interesting list. We'll talk about that in a bit as well. But anyways, Bash at the Beach, Glenola. What a show.
I mean, that was amazing, honestly. Yeah, I worked most of it, of course. But,
yeah.
It was just fire match after fire match.
Right? It was just bell to bell, just a lot of fun. A lot of people stopped by. I mean, it did very well. It was a very successful stream preview.
Yeah.
And our third annual.
Well, I was going to say, it's so amazing, even after people got eliminated from matches, they still stuck around to watch.
That was funny. That was funny. I wasn't sure what to think about that at first, because it was confusing in the beginning, because I'm like, wait a minute, are these guys just staggered? Are they eliminated? They're not moving? And when everybody got outside the ring at the same time, then it was really fucked up, because I was like, oh my God. That's why I made the jokes about distracting the referee, because it was certainly distracting me. I was like, what is going on right now?
Speaking of referees, I do hope that you have made a referee replacement.
Good Lord, that referee needed some help, didn't she? But
I hope that one got fired.
Yeah, get the Vince McMahon treatment. We wish you well in your future endeavors. Speaking of screwed, I was going to say, let's talk about that for a minute, because I watched that whole match. It was a fucking very cool match. I think there should be a rematch either way between the two, if it comes down to that at some point. But it was a fantastic match, bell to bell. But Dex was up 3-2, and they called it a draw. They absolutely screwed Count Dexcula and gave the title and awarded the title back to Tony Stone, which didn't matter because
management got pissed off about that and
management
solved that problem quick.
They did. Championship Explosion is now vacant. There is going to be a match for it tonight, and then of course because we've already discussed. I can't remember if we discussed this on or off air, but aside from that, there will still be, regardless of what happens tonight, a championship tournament for that very belt, and so it's going to be an interesting next few days. But tomorrow night, I believe it is our 23rd episode of YTD Academy. Have we had 22? We've done 22, right?
It's possible.
Hello, friends.
I'm gonna look.
I am here.
I'm gonna look. 22, yeah. So we'll be doing episode 23 tomorrow night. Now we're gonna be under. I don't know if you watched any of the matches from YTD Academy today, but we of course have a brand name for YTD Academy. We've got a fire new gymnasium set, and man, the matches were absolutely stellar today. Jezebel West became #1 contender for the Women's Grand Prix Championship. A lot went down. The Wolfman Alan Severn. God, did you see that match? Good Lord.
I didn't see
the
match.
My God.
Honestly, I started it and went straight to the ending just to see, okay, who holds the title now.
Yeah. So it was an incredible match. Another solid performance from the Wolfman Alan Severn. Sid Vicious put up obviously a battle. He is a mountain of a man. He's not just going to roll over and play dead. But at the end of the day, the Wolfman fucking busted him open and just laid him out cold. So it was.
That's the reason I did that.
Crimson Lockdown. Yeah.
Is because there is that huge match coming up.
Yes.
For the title, and I wanted to make sure does Wolfman still hold the title?
Yes. Indeed. I was surprised he took that match, but he did. That's Severn. He's a fighting champion. Yeah, I think he is he might actually be the fightingest champion on the roster at the moment, perhaps.
He'd fight anybody.
He's crazy. I mean, but so was War and
reason.
Riley and. Speaking of Riley, Roxanne Riley had a great match today. She didn't pan out in her favor, but I don't think it did her any injustice because she looked fantastic during the match. And to be honest, she was fighting Bianca Belair, so Bianca Belair is amongst the best in the world. So losing to her doesn't exactly put an X on your resume, so to speak. But
no, for one thing, and actually you can say that about just about any of the Wolfpack members. They don't back down from a challenge.
Nope, never have.
That is the number one thing with the Wolfpack. Anybody, anytime, anywhere.
And by the way, Life is great. Is in the house. What's going on, Life?
Hey, Life.
Roxanne was fucking pissed, Life says. Figuring out how to take apart my fountain pen. Why do you need to take apart your fountain pen? But anyways, what's new and exciting, Life?
So Life is great. Together we will grow strong and our communities will remain strong by our constant
And what did Roxanne have to say after that matchup?
That said, with skipping the rest.
By the way, I mean, there must have been discussions backstage.
Right.
Because she was this close to taking out Bianca Belair. I mean, she is, what is that, her second or third match? She was undefeated and just about took out one of the best women on the roster, multiple-time champion already in Bianca Belair.
It's in the RP section.
It is in the RP section.
Lol.
Well, I don't check the RP section when we are live. That's just craziness. I do have to catch up on some vignettes, though. I was caught up, but then you bunch of savages were going to town. Some fantastic work going on in there, though. Gotta be honest. Was it squeezed off hard? Oh, wait, you said nib. Glenola's got jokes already. We haven't even got started. Good Lord. Here we go. All right. So anyways, like I said, there's... but yeah, no, Bash at the Beach was just a really great show. I was shocked that Archer retained. I'll be honest. I'm not even going to lie about that one. A little bit shocked. Yep. Because... Man, he took an ass whooping. I mean, he gave one too. Don't get me wrong, but there were moments during the match I thought, oh, Archer's done. He is done like dinner, and he somehow prevailed. He is quite a resilient fucker, though, for a guy that drinks too much and likes to party far too often. And I think that's why Alan Severn keeps him close. Eventually, he's just gonna, clean up. He's just gonna pick up after Archer and take his titles eventually. That's where it's leading.
He may go after the title, but at the same time, they're probably gonna get my ass kicked for saying this. Wolfman enjoys watching Archer get drunk.
The Wolfman enjoys watching Archer get drunk. Because he knows all hell's going to break loose at some point. Jason Ironman and Dave Demented always loved it too.
Set up, so now I can sit in
Good
here
Lord.
and not wake up the
If the
hubby.
Wolfman ain't in a fight, the best place for him to be is in a dive bar somewhere. That's just his way of being.
Yeah.
He's got this money, but he would rather be sitting in some dive bar than in a high-class restaurant.
So I think a couple shocking moments for me from Bash at the Beach were obviously Rhea Ripley beating Queen Bee and becoming champion.
Brand,
also Cody Rhodes becoming the world champion. What did you think about that? I was just like, what?
I'll not say too much about that.
That was crazy. But I mean, it's nice though. When you any PLE or stream preview you watch, it's nice when you have some shock and awe moments and some surprise element. And for me, that was definitely two of them. I'll be honest. I did not expect that to happen. So it was cool. I mean, not if you're, from Team Honeybee Wrestling or, Team Sir Jack the Greatest, but...
Of course, one that shocked me, and not that they won. It was the way they won.
The Wolfpack Horsemen.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Wolfpack
Wolfpack gals. Yeah, yeah.
You know, 6-0.
That was a dominant performance. Yeah, 6-0 over Caden Carter and Katana Chance. Yeah, that was something else. I believe it's already been listed in matches of the week, I think.
I don't know about match of the week, but it's in the shocking moments.
Is it in shocking moments?
And then,
for me, that should be in one of the matches of the week.
Put it in the, put the picture in and that, so I deleted my post.
Yeah. I mean, what match for the rest of the week is going to beat a 6-0 dominant performance in an iron to gold match? You know what I mean? I just think it automatically landslide victory for the week. I think is that match. We'll have to talk to Joe Link about that. But
redemption of your choices 088.
All right.
The number to win a YTD championship matches.
Gotta make sure my dashboard's open here. There we go.
We mentioned the match of the week and the shocking moment, and Joe Lincoln and I put stuff in there, but it ain't limited to us.
No, yeah.
If you have a moment that you found just a shock, stunning, feel free to put it in there. If you have a moment that you think was the match of the week,
or at least forward it to Joe Link, because he's putting things in there and attaching video to them, so it makes it a little more interesting, or pictures and or videos.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little more interesting to do that. So yeah, but if you have one, forward it to Joe and he can add that in there for you, or or whatever.
Yeah. And by the way, Archer, the Glenalians welcome you and are coming as friends.
They're doing what?
They welcome you and come as friends.
They do not. That's lies. Lies and deceit. Propaganda. From the Glenolaverse, the Glenalians are not friends. They cause villainy. They stir pots. Life says Darth Glenn. Why is it listing Stream Elements as a new chatter? That's weird. Anyway. I gotta tell you, the relationship between Stream Elements and Twitch lately has been subpar, has it not? I mean, some strange things happening. Strange things. But
I'm a new chatter.
But anyways,
strange.
Well, I think it was actually listing Stream Elements as the new chatter, to be honest. Because it seems to be right after...
Follow wage.
It's just follow. Exclamation point follow.
Live is great.
There you go.
Live is great has been following Thircherverse for 1 year, 4
1
months,
year,
6 days,
4 months, 16 days, and 20 hours for Life is Great. Following the Archerverse.
Been here for over a year. I hope I'm
not new. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, Stream Elements has been acting very strange. I don't know. And I don't know what the update was, because I got 2 updates for Twitch, the Twitch app, and I'm not sure what it did on either account, to be fair. I don't think it did anything except for I find it jars up more often now. Which is awesome when you're watching somebody else stream.
Appreciate the Archerverse.
And you sit there for 10 minutes waiting for them to, because you think there's something wrong with their stream, and you're just waiting, and then you figure out it's your actual app that's causing the problem, and you have to go restart it, and blah, blah, blah.
Has been
Twitch really does need to do better with that. Like, if you're going to have an app, can you please service that app? You know what I mean? Do some follow-ups, updates that, make a difference. But anyway, Glenola's been following the Archerverse for 2 years, 3 months, 2 days, and 13 hours. That's a baker's dozen. So yeah, well, at least that's working. What else is working? I wonder what is not working. Let's try...
Archer.
AKO Machete. I got my...
There we go. That's work. Hey, it's working tonight. I was able to AKO Machete. I always did like to do shit to him when he's not around. It's funny. He's actually popped in like about 4 times in the past couple of months.
Yeah. It's always great to see you, Mad Chatty.
Oh yeah. He's always. I mean, I see him go live here and there, but he's always, streaming something I don't really want to watch. For the most part, I'm not a Fortnite person, for instance. I just don't. Life says I got my fountain pen apart Fuck yeah. I mean, why were you taking it apart? Do you want to, like, use it as a pea shooter? And shoot your husband's forehead with really moist, slimy, saliva-filled balls of paper?
Well,
The nib was bent, so it wasn't writing.
Basically the tip.
Oh, the nib was bent so it wasn't writing, so you wanted to change it.
Yeah. That's why I made the joke about another word that's spelled similar to nib.
Like nibs, which are yummy little pieces of licorice. Of course, that's nibs, not nib. But that does not matter. That is not my point. But anyway.
No point.
No, because I'm not using a pen. Get it? Point? Ballpoint pen?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it.
Oh, give it up. It was genius. Thank you very much. Anyways. So, yeah, I mean, a lot happened, a lot of surprises, some shock and awe moments, but overall, just really cool night. A lot of people stopped by. We had a lot of fun with different discussions. The list didn't suck for once, so that was nice. And everything. I mean, you couldn't have asked for things to go better. I mean, it was
commenting on my list choices, Archer?
On many of our list choices, choices. But
if you think my list sucked, then I just won't do it. There we go.
But listen, you're always trying to cop out of things. You try to ban yourself. It's like...
No, I ban myself because you bitch if nobody bans me.
It's like
so
the...
I'm trying to make you happy.
Lies. It is self-indulgent. Lie to your friends. But anyways... Yeah, I mean, I don't think things could have gone much better if we had, scripted the entire thing, so to speak.
Oh.
So... Another one bites the dust, and we move on to the next. I just don't know what the next is yet. I don't know what the next is yet. I'm considering finding one we haven't done in a while and maybe having a second of that or something entirely new. I don't know. Maybe we'll discuss that later, Glenola. That is what we'll do. Yeah. Either later or tomorrow.
We got time.
We got time. We do. We do. So, but anyways, we may as well have a quick look at the dirt sheets and see what's going on. I did see something amusing. I did want to touch base on because I think it's funny because things are supposed to be all honky dory in AEW now. But so here's something from WrestlingNews.co by Paul Davis. It says Kenny Omega and CM Punk were kept on separate sides of the building during the Forbidden Door 2 PLE. Of course, they call theirs a pay-per-view still, but so things are right. Things are great in the company, but they have to be kept separate still. But anyway, so that's a great indication, isn't it? Do you I don't know. That is a weird fucking company, I gotta be honest. But anyways, it was reported a few days ago that things are still not settled between the Elite and CM Punk. Well, no shit. And this feeling is that the things could get bad if things don't get worked out at some point. It looks like as of tonight, things are still not good between both sides, and AEW management is making sure that both parties are kept away from each other. Fightful Select reported that Punk and Kenny Omega were kept on completely different sides of the building during the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. So if you were wondering how AEW would handle things when both sides have to work on the same show, this appears to be the situation. It was not said if the Young Bucks were also kept away from Punk, but presumably that would be the case as well since they are also on the card. Punk was slotted in the second match on the card against Satoshi Kojima. Omega and Ospreay were slotted for later in the show. Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't sound like things are as what was the words they used in one of the last articles we read to describe their working relationship? I can't remember, but it certainly doesn't seem as they had said or stated, does it? I mean, otherwise, why would you have to keep them on separate sides of the building? Should they not be getting along? Was it not Punk himself that cut a promo saying that it was supposed to be for adults and blah blah blah. Was that not his promo? But anyways, what else is going on? We have Collision results, but I'll probably watch Collision, so I won't bother with that. Plus, it won't be that interesting.
City crap stain.
Well, what happens after AEW Collision? So we may as well touch base on it, I guess. Well, that's just the results. We don't have to worry about that. All right, so what happened after AEW Collision? CM Punk takes blame. You'll enjoy that. CM Punk takes blame. I mean, does he take the blame for anything? When does he take an accountability? I don't know. CM Punk takes blame. FTR jokes about Punk, crowd reactions, and more. And it's WrestlingHeadlines.com. Mark Middleton. So it says, the main event of Saturday's Forbidden Door go-home edition of AEW Collision from Toronto saw Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Juice Robinson and the Guns, Colton Gunn and Austin Gunn defeat CM Punk, Ricky Starks, and AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood. The finish had White in a Blade Runner on Starks for the pin. After Collision went off the air, Punk, Starks, and FTR hit the ring and chased Bullet Club Gold and the Guns off. Hardwood then took the mic and thanked fans for supporting FTR. Going back to the 2 out of 3 Falls match with the American Alpha and WWE NXT from the same building, saying the match changed their lives and career, but did not name the NXT brand or American Alpha, which is, of course, Chad Gable and Otis. Harwood went on and joked that he would finish up so fans could boo Punk. He also said that Brett's better than Sean to end his speech. Wheeler also joked about fans cheering and booing Punk. Starks also gave a big thanks to his supporters. That was pretty smart. Say that Brett's better than Sean while still in Toronto. Good way to get a cheap pop, and that would work very, very well. Because Brett.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Trevor Daniel, 2023 in Raiders, and also Luke the Gooner. Welcome in.
Luke the Gooner and. Yo, Travell, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in with your invaders. And Luke the Gooner, what's going on? What are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Did you see the Gooners match over at YTD Academy today? Did you see that? Can we get some shout-outs? Do you have your...
I'm shouting out.
Okay.
I gave Travell the special shout-out.
Had affection. Yeah, so the Gooner Luke Ballmer had a match today, sir. He did. Went very well.
So
I won't tell you what happened. That way you can watch it. I know you like to watch your matches. Joe Link. What's going on, Joe Link? By the way, Joe Link, I think your magazine covers that you're doing, I forget what he called it now. I'd have to look again. But anyways, he's been doing some great magazine journalist covers featuring superstars and other such things. So, very cool. Very nice work. I think it's awesome.
Joe Lake has put a lot of work in on the Discord, and
yeah, he has.
In different areas. And
he's competing with Mr. T. Yeah, he absolutely. He's trying to steal the thunder from Mr. T.
Yep.
All the work Mr. T's done with emotes and logos and at one point in time even match ideas and other such things. I mean,
hey Archer, I think I figured out the next pay-per-view, or if not the next, the 2 pay-per-views away.
Okay.
I think we need another appreciation night
for Joe Link.
Yes.
Well, that was never a stream preview though. That was just additional shows. But we do need both. We do need both. Joe, were you around for our tribute shows? I believe you were. I forget how long you've been around now. Sometimes you forget things like that. But I believe he was around for at least 1 or 2 of them, actually. They were fun shows. Fun shows. And, of course, every time we had a tribute show, I, of course, made it a theme that would correlate with the streamer team. Like, for instance, Mr. T's Appreciation Night, we had a Ninja Turtles themed evening. As a matter of fact, the Ninja Turtles even showed up and wrestled a match and won. How fucked up was that? You know, who the hell expected that to happen?
Laughing.
You know, that was messed up.
Well, in defense, one of the matches was against Elijah Archer.
I forget who the Ninja Turtles. They wrestled. I think it was Demolition. Was it Demolition and the Coalition teamed up?
Something like that.
I forget. I'd have to go back and look.
Elijah Archer was one of the ones that got beat by the Turtles.
Yeah, so it probably was. It was probably down because that happens on occasion. I mean, we've seen the Wolfpack Horsemen team up with the Coalition. We've seen Demolition. It's happened many times, but I would assume that's the case. But anyways, yeah, the Ninja Turtles showed up, whooped some ass. That was weird. It really was. That's all I can say about that. But it was a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun. Then, of course, Christian Cools was Sonic the Hedgehog themed. What was yours?
Yeah.
It was wolf themed, wasn't it? Or something? I forget now. Yeah, I think we did a wolf
but
theme
I think it
for
was
you.
More, it wasn't so much the wolf theme as it was just a Wolfpack style. Everything was.
Yeah, it was all just basically a big advertisement for the Wolfpack Horsemen is what it was. And or kind of sort of the birth of, because I don't think you had fully named them the Wolfpack Horsemen. You were alluding to it, and you kept telling stories that would make it seem like we were going that way, and then you finally pulled the trigger on it, so which was pretty cool. So, anyways, before we get any,
I really didn't deserve it, but Joe Link definitely deserves it.
Oh, Joe Link for certainly. He's
so does Archer, but
I mean, every member of the community, period, is deserving of something, or in my opinion. But yeah, I think what we should do before we get into any further conversations or get into any other articles and or dirt sheets, we should hashtag no. I mean, that'll have to be on somebody else's. That'll have to be. Yo, Mr. World, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome into episode number 487. This is our Bash at the Beach Fallout show, our Fallout edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis. Lots going on. 9 matches of absolute fire. We're going to have contendership matches, a championship challenge, championship rematches. It is going to be a fiery, feuding evening of superstars going to battle in the squared circle. So I hope everybody is ready because we're going to get things started in here in just a moment. He says, Archer, I'm from Discord. I know you're from Discord. But what's going on, Mr. World? What's new and exciting? What's happening? Anyways, Glenola, are you ready? Episode number 487, and by the way, that means we're only 13 episodes now away from 500. Crazy, right?
We need Curlidi here.
Curlidi. Can somebody, who did the summoning the other night? Who did that shit? Remember that? Somebody summoned somebody and they actually showed up?
I got my own show to work on.
Who did that?
Yeah.
Was it Life doing it to Joe Link or something? I forget who it was. But they said, I'll summon him, and then did. And I was like, what just happened? We could try that.
Curlidi would give us at least one more
episode.
Yeah. Mr. World, I am fantastic. How are you doing? I hope you're ready for a good show because this is a Fallout show and it's going to be fire from bell to bell, match to match. We'll leave you drooling and wanting more. That is what we're going to do. But anyway,
how do we summon a Liddy lobster?
How do we summon a Liddy lobster? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't the one that summoned Joe Link. That was you. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Life, was it not you that did that? Yeah, it was you. Okay, it says you summoned Joe. Do the same thing. I don't know. What did you do to summon Joe? I mean, I had no part in that. I was in awe of it. Mr. World says, yes, Wrestle Wars Genesis.
Simply type.
It is our weekly
WCW or
regular season show. We also have YTD Academy, which is now YTD World War III. It is still YTD Academy, but we're under a new brand. A little bit of a rebranding, if you will. But yeah, it's our regular season show. And, of course, every show we have 9... Well, usually it's on Saturdays, actually. But we had a big stream preview on Friday evening. It was our 3rd annual Bash at the Beach. And the next day, I worked very early in the morning after running a show till very early in the morning. So I was absolutely exhausted. So we are doing the Bash at the Beach followed edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis tonight. And then tomorrow night, we are doing episode number 23 of YTD Academy Live, our first live show for YTD World War III. There's going to be some great matches, championship matches, contendership matches, faction wars. It's going to be a great evening. Not sure of the time slot for that yet. I would imagine normal time in the evening.
Today, Jolene
maybe.
Is Ric Flair.
Did you get the numbers changed, Archer?
No. I have to change one of them, I think.
No, because they were both had people within range.
The
Only
new
life
jackpot
hit
number for a chance
88
to
on
win
the
the channel
number.
redemption of your
Yeah,
choice.
Well, it was
The
Fiendberry that got the one. I know that.
matches, skipping the rest.
Okay, and then it was Life that got
Superstar.
888 or got
Today,
88 on
the
the
Okay.
Fiendberry is Undertaker.
All right, so let's do that now then before we get any further.
Speaking of which, welcome in Fiendberry.
Yo, Fiendberry, we were just talking about you. Welcome in.
Superstar. Today, Glenn.
All right, so I'm changing them right now. So nobody play the lotto yet.
That's why I wanted to mention it so that I could play the lotto.
We're going to make the one number 219. That's for the championship channel redemption.
Rest in peace,
And
Archer.
we will do $333 for the YTD Academy Championship up.
I, the Undertaker, today.
Who's the Undertaker? Is that Fiendberry? Is he fiending away? All right. Let's see here. So it was Life
Play. The Fiendberry, your numbers are
that won the channel
9,
redemption the
3.
last
Good
time,
luck, the
and
Fiendberry.
it was
There are some amazing and
Fiendberry.
fun channel rewards to choose from if you are the.
It's the Fiendberry, right?
Yes.
B-A-R-Y, or 2 R's, I don't know. I'm on Stream Elements right now, so I just need a fact check on, or a spell check on his name.
The and Fiendbary.
Just 1 R. Okay, there we go. There we go. And the Fiendberry won the YTD Academy Championship up.
And I believe they then turned around
And there we go.
had used it, but I'm not positive.
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, because that's what gave birth, started to give birth to the 6-man Chamber
I
of Pain
am
match.
defending here.
All right. That's right. That's true. Okay, so the jackpot numbers have been changed. So you can now begin playing the lotto. Again, it is 333 and 219. 219 for the channel redemption reward. 333 for a YTD championship op.
The Fiendberry, your numbers are 8, 7, 2. Good luck, the Fiendberry.
152 unlucky, 872 unlucky,
Play.
648 unlucky.
Your numbers are 1.
That is not a good way to start off.
Good luck, Glenela.
Speaking of
Some
start
amazing
off,
and fun channel rewards to choose from
it
if
is time
you
to
are
get the show
chosen
rocking
as.
and rolling. And
I've been
Glenela,
using
your
some
numbers are 6,
redemptions
4,
and some
8. Good luck,
titles.
Glenela. There
Right.
are some amazing
I'm
and
down to
fun
like
channel with
8
skipping the
titles
rest.
and
Archer,
12
remember the
redemptions.
6 men.
all right, so here we go. It is the Bash at the Beach followed edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis. We are starting off with a bang. This is going to be one hell of a slobber knocker. It is an 8-man elimination royale. We got Big Bubba Bruno, Fat Lad Mitchell Vaughn. We got the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, the Animal Batista. We got Kenny Jackson, the Savage of a Man, Jack Quad, AJ Styles, and Johnny Rainbow. And these guys are all going to battle to be #1 contender for the YTD Academy Grand Prix Championship. This is a contract case matchup. Should be a very interesting matchup, not to mention. Now, obviously there's no betting lines. This is not a stream preview, so you cannot open the betting lines, so nobody do so. Fiendberry, mostly speaking to you, because you tend to be a little bit, what should we say? Spontaneous? Trigger happy? There we go. Spontaneously trigger happy. So don't try to open the betting lines. That only works for stream previews. You have to wait till the championship rounds on a regular show. But here we go. First match of the night. 8-man elimination royale for the YTD Academy Grand Prix Championship contract case. Here we go. It is time to turn and burn. The tone-setting match of the night. Now, that said, Glenola, who do you got with this one?
The Fiendberry. The Fiendberry has been following Thurcherverse for 7 months, 8 days, 2 hours.
Part of me wants to back Big Bubba Bruno because he's a coalition member, but competition is stiff. I mean, you got Brock Lesnar, you got Batista. I mean, AJ Styles is in there. It is a crazy, crazy first match. Plain and simple.
But I'm going to...
The following contest is
an Archer.
At least it ain't Archer. You going, Bruno?
Yeah,
all right.
I got to support
Going to support the coalition. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Attention, everybody. Team Glenola has just backed the coalition, Big Bubba Bruno from Team Soul Embers, to win this 8-man elimination royale. Tree of Knowledge or Rotten Fruit. Alright, I'll save that for later, though. It is far too early to be getting into that nonsense. Good God. The Fiendberry Archer, you heard it? I heard what? What did I hear? What did you hear, Glenola? I mean, I heard... But I mean, other than that, I heard Glenola laughing. I believe he farted, but other than that, I didn't hear anything else.
Archer.
Joke time.
Joe Link, your numbers are
Joe Link's numbers are 320. Joe, that puts you in the running for the YTD Championship op.
To choose from if you are
we got a problem, Archer.
Follow wage.
Why, did somebody else get the same number?
No, Swear Jar says it's out of stock.
7.
How is it out of stock?
The Swear Jar is out of stock?
Some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose.
That's weird. Let me check.
This is a competitor who has earned the adoration of the WWE.
That doesn't make any sense at all, you're right.
Authority figures are doing things their own way. Michael, they do have a bit of an attitude, but that's their X factor in the ring. You guys see an anti-hero. I see a competitor who knows they can't get it done the right way.
Let's see here. Where is it? Swear Jar.
See my number?
Well, it says 2 per stream, and nobody's utilized it yet.
Now that I have my office back, I can redeem this.
2 days since it was last.
Yeah, it has. All right, here, let me just...
Wood.
All right, Life, jump on, join us.
Yeah, feel free, Life, if you want to join the broadcast booth.
Together we will grow.
Feel free to do so.
Communities will
You've already got an invitation, Mike.
Constant support
yeah, you do.
For one and authors' endeavors.
Joe Lake, where are you at?
Do I?
Joel Link is at work, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's not off tonight. I already asked because I saw he was doing some work with the journalist magazine. So
okay. But yeah,
I figured he might be off, but he's not.
We've invited you to join us.
Jacket B17.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, something like that. Try it now, or refresh first and then try it.
Okay. All right, and we have a invasion target of Jake TV 72.
Jake TV 72. Did Fiendberry do that?
Yes.
Fiendberry, you are a fiend, aren't you? I mean, if that person is live still when we're finished, I mean, we have a 9-match card, my friend.
Archer Heat is lit.
We have a 9-match card. It is a stream preview Fallout edition of the show, and there's a lot to happen. But if they are still live, I mean, are they live right now? How long do they stream for, generally speaking?
The Beast Incarnate has been involved in some
He's
of
live. Okay,
WWE's
right.
biggest matches. He's always
so are we. So are we. So how the invasion works is once we are through with the show, we invade another channel.
Lol, I can message you my gamer tag. Lol.
Like for 3 pay-per-view. What? Alright. Is he a Glen Alien? Like, I'm starting to think he's a Glen Alien.
Follow.
Something wrong with him.
The
Fiendberry has been following the Archverse for 7 months, 18 days, and 22 hours.
Brock Lesnar relishes the chance to go out and simply conquer.
All right.
Because Brock wants to be at the very top of the mountain.
Sorry, go ahead.
And he won't be denied.
Hey, like,
Watch time.
you send a friend request to KD9WHF and we'll get things sorted out.
I thought I already had life in the broadcast booth.
Follow.
I don't know.
Joe
I don't know either.
Has been following
I mean, I'm not 100%.
For 1 year, 1 month, 5 days, 9 hours.
By the way, did you see that the Public Enemy re-debuted today?
At 290 pounds.
Yeah, I didn't see the match yet, but I did notice it.
We're looking at some of the most
Yep.
intense competitors.
Re-debuted today, so Titan G, Leo the King, and Boss Apollo back in action, riding high together again. Now they had a tag team match and then a singles match. Black Bear, of course, had a singles match, but Psycho Scorpion, I believe his name is, teamed up with Demon Razor. I don't know who Psycho Scorpion is. I remember Demon Razor, and I believe he had a slightly different name before, but at least I recognized the bear fellow. I don't know who Psycho Scorpion is, but very impressive. And they looked way better than they have in a long time, and that's funny because they haven't been around in a long time.
All that they probably do look better than they have in a long time. They haven't been around.
Well, I mean, the last time they were here, I mean. I'm talking about body of work here. 886, unlucky. Joe Link has been following the Archiverse for 1 year, 11 months, 5 days, and 9 hours. Next month is 2 years, yes.
4, 3. Good luck to find
Archer, my second number was 073. Well, the number is what? 219 and 333.
The new jackpot number for a chance to
Good Lord, I feel like I'm babysitting. Are you sure he's not a Glen Alien? I mean, honestly, are you fucking with me here? Or is it Froggy Moth? It's Froggy, isn't it? The Fiendberry doesn't really exist. It's Froggy Mothlegs and a secondary account. That's what's going on here. What is even happening? 438, unlucky. Good God, these seem to be good numbers. Nobody's come even close yet. Well, Joe did. Joe got close to one of them. Which one did Joe get close to? Right, yeah, he's 13 away from the YTD Championship out. That's correct. I hope I got the number right yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was actually Friday. But yeah, you won the YTD Academy Championship op, which I believe.
And then you redeemed it for.
Doesn't matter
and
where
just kind of kept growing until it's 6-man Chamber of Pain match.
To which Archer's not happy with, by the way. He's not at all pleased about being shoved in a Cell of Pain match with his championship on the line. It is not okay. He does not appreciate that. By the way, did you see the debut of Mrs. Archer today?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, Glenola did not watch your match, honey. Not yet. I know, it is rudeness. She's very disappointed.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes
She thinks you need to pull that bastard up and watch it.
She did great.
a man who exceeded
I can
all
definitely do that.
expectations in WWE.
Global's like, well, I can definitely do that, she says. Oh, that's funny.
And from Gainesville, Georgia,
Fiendberry says, I did. Hello, Mrs. Archer. Fiendberry says, hello, Mrs. Archer.
the phenomenal
Fiendberry also says it is a 6-man. Remember, yes, that's what Glenola just said. I mean, what the hell did he say?
Filled with titles.
Are you mocking Glenola now?
WWE Grand Slam
He really is a Glenalien.
This man
That's
has
it.
done all, and he has
He needs to
absolutely
change.
no
The
fear.
Fiendberry, you need to change your name to Glenalien. Glenalien. Glenalien.
Hey, he might not be the biggest dog,
But
AJ
anyways.
Styles has
Oh,
got the
Life says,
strongest
hello,
bite.
Mrs. Archer.
There's no one who fights bigger.
She says, hello, Life.
than AJ Styles.
And Glenola, of course, says hello.
The invite look is great. Glenalians.
Joe Link put in Glenaliens for him.
Maybe I might make him one
Thanks,
of me.
Joe.
They're out there.
Fiendberg says, maybe I might make him one of me. What? You're going to make a... Glenola's not the Glenalien. The Glenaliens are the... Okay. I see how this show's going.
representing
Right? One match in. One match in. And there's a whole lot of shit going on that I'm not sure of.
180 pounds. Big.
They're out there. Yes, they are definitely out there. And I'm pretty sure the Fiendberry's one of them.
And I fully expect to
Glenalians
deliver
are your
on
friends.
that promise.
Glenaliens...
I will make him one
That is
for
not
the
friendly.
community.
That is mind fuckery right there. That is like a Jedi mind trick in reverse. I will make him one. Glenola, join me. Oh my god. Glenola invented the Glenaliens. I mean, he is the master of
Well-
Glenaliens.
I guess technically Archer did it.
He said he'll
I
steal
did
the show
not
tonight,
invent
and he
the
looks more than
Glenaliens.
ready to deliver on that promise.
Did not. You invented the Glenaliens. You created, procreated, I don't know what you did. In a I don't know, in a vase.
Hey, you're the one that went through the whole thing about the Glenalians on Joe
You have
Link's
a spare
channel.
jar for
Because you unleashed them. Because you unleashed them. Joe Link says you have a... Oh, look at that. I did not even see that. Thank you, Joe Link. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much, Joe Link. And Slim Demigod. Slim the Demigod, thank you for the follow. Welcome him in to episode number 487, my friend. This is actually our Bash at the Beach followed edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis. We just had a huge stream preview on Friday evening, our 3rd annual Bash at the Beach. So there's a lot going on tonight. 9 matches of Pure Fire. We've got a contendership match happening right now as we speak. Then we have, of course, a championship challenge, and we have a bunch of championship rematches from Friday night's big stream preview. Again, 3rd annual Bash at the Beach, and what an awesome show it was. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome to the Fam Jam. So yeah, Mrs. Archer debuted against Dakota Kai, actually. Very good match. I won't tell you what happened because you're going to watch it, or are watching it. I'm not sure which
The
one.
bear guy
Both,
from Public
perhaps.
Enemy used to be called Bishop B.
Joe Ling says the bear guy from Public Enemy used to be called Bishop B. White. That's it. That's right. And didn't he have... It wasn't a black bear head last time. It was white, right? Am I right? Or am I mixing him up? Polar bear. That's what it was. Yes. I thought so. Okay.
Now that you mention it,
But now he is black bear. He didn't want to be white anymore. He's black bear now.
Feeling it now. Now this is the kind of
which is kind of a downgrade in the way you think of bears.
Well, yeah, because the polar bear,
Black bear will fight back down. Polar bear is just going to fuck you up.
right? And a black bear is much smaller. Much smaller than a polar bear, by the way. The polar bear could sit on the black bear. Or my wife wants to use someone in the game like Ronda Rousey. You have a wife? This surprises me at the moment, Monsieur Glenalien. Well, I mean, is your wife a member of the Twitch universe? Does she have a Twitch account? Technically speaking, I mean, if you're not a member of the platform, we generally speaking don't claim superstars or ink wrestlers to contracts for people. You got to join the Fam Jam for that. That is the perks of being part of the very best community on Twitch and YouTube TV. The most must-see show on YouTube and Twitch TV in the history of pro wrestling. The very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, period. Yeah, remember I got married on Wednesday. No, she doesn't. Me and her they're sharing. Well, I mean, the only other option is, you know, if you've claimed the Fiend, I mean, I guess technically you could claim a second. I mean, who would she utilize?
There is a Ronda Rousey type, but let me take a look here real quick.
I don't think Ronda Rousey's been claimed. To be fair, no, I do not believe so. I do not believe so. Fiendbear says, all right, I need 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 archers. But that doesn't take very long to accumulate. You can easily do that in the course of a show. Plus, when it's time to gamble and bet on the matches, you can always take a chance. Toss out the dice, if you will. See if you can win yourself some extra Archerverse bucks on top of what you've already earned. But I mean, you receive double the amount of Archerverse bucks just by being in there and being. The more active you are in the chat room, the more Archerverse bucks you collect throughout the show. But even with the bare minimum, you still collect double the amount of Archerverse bucks you do at most people's channels. They haven't set it to the bare minimum. I want people to have fun. And I, most often than not, give everybody back their Archerverse bucks to utilize for future shows. So, I mean, when it can be done. That too. That too. 773, unlucky.
There's a lot of great building going on. Points seem to mysteriously reappear suddenly.
It does happen. It does happen. The Glen Aliens probably do that too. They've hacked me. Fiendberry says, way off. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know. But Life, I think, is the only person I've ever seen actually get the number correct. Did it happen one other time? I don't recall. Yeah, see, I don't remember either. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has.
That is just insane. Because then you also have the ones that hit like 000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we had to change it up at one point, too, because the numbers were just becoming ridiculous, but...
Your numbers are 4, 2. We'd like to find
You know, I forgot to ask you earlier, did you have a favorite match from Bash at the Beach? Like a
quick exchange, reversing to reverse match. He's absorbing some tough hits. I would have to go. This match go a little longer than is strictly advisable. Might want to try making use of that stipulation. How is that not 3? Styles letting him know there is only one.
Yeah, that was a great match. Yeah.
The Wolfpack Gals
he's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time.
Except
that was probably mine.
It was such a squash, I don't know. But
yeah, but it was so much fun to watch, though. I mean,
match.
Yeah.
That last match.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's too bad it ended that way, though.
like I said, as a match.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, again, I mean, for those that didn't watch it, you know, at one point in history we had the Montreal screw job. Well, last night, folks, compliments of the Archivers TV, we have now had the Vancouver screw job. It was crazy.
There's been another ref involved in a serious incident backstage.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Fiender says, puts my mandible claw in Archer's mouth. Good Lord. I mean, Archer wouldn't be near the Fiend for that to happen. 807 unlucky. 422 unlucky. I believe somebody was eliminated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, a few people were eliminated. My bad. We really aren't paying attention, are we? Hey, Life, what's going on? Welcome to the broadcast. Ooh, look at that. Even Life is Great has more cojones than Sir Jack the Greatest, who is always walking around a little like that. Like that. But we don't judge, Sir Jack. We know you're lurking. We don't judge. But, you know, to be fair. It is 4 a.m. for him, yeah. It is 4 a.m. So you saw Roxanne Riley's match against Bianca Belair, I assume? Yeah, that was a great match. I mean, I didn't care for the ending. But rematch, I think, is maybe hopefully they can have a rivalry. Who knows? I don't know. That was a great match.
What's the plan here? Oh man, landing awkward.
That was her what? Was that her third match? That was her second match. So she came in 1-0 and fought in her second match, one of the best on the planet, and made it look fairly easy. Well, that's the thing I was just about to say. To be honest, that there was more than once during that match I was sure she was going to put an end to the night for Bianca Belair, but Bianca Belair, man, she was resilient as fuck. Resilient as fuck. She just kept getting back up. It was like, okay, bitch, lay down. Like, how much more can you take? What is wrong with you? I think we were all rooting for Roxanne Riley in that match, but oh well. It was a great match either way. And like I said to Glenora, it's not going to hurt her resume any. No.
Taking this outside.
Well, she has 2 more matches she really has to do.
Is just playing with his food right now.
Who? Yeah. Roxanne Riley?
Yes.
Well, I hope one of them is a rematch with Bianca Belair.
Well, there's that too.
Lands face first.
Oh, but there's still, you got to go up against
outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Wolfpack Gals.
Out of the ring. Handicap match here. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Female says, Joe, it for you since I got Friday. What? I don't even know what that means. 3 people left. We don't worry about people leaving. People come, people go. On with the show we go. Keep commentating. We haven't commentated anything yet. That is not what we do at this part of the show, my friend. How new are you? Like, did you just create an account and lurk and not watch ever? There's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
Since we went to more podcasts.
Yeah, commentating is more the last 3. Like we pretty much save it for the championship rounds. It's just kind of the way. Even if we do it then, yeah. Sometimes we've had such great lists, and although to be fair, tonight there's not much going on the dirt sheets. It is definitely your fault. Definitely your fault. But yeah. But I mean, you can't worry about the people that are coming and going, because people come, more people come in, more people leave. That's the way it works. That's the way it works.
Rock the show around, but they haven't been talking or something, so it'll just
love you too, baby.
Drop them.
Night. Hold on, I'm stealing a kiss.
Each of these vicious attacks. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Get back.
See you.
You cannot.
Naughty.
But yeah, I never, because sometimes there's lots of people viewing at one time. Sometimes there's fewer people than normal. But if you pay attention to the VOD views, that is what matters, is because there's people from the UK that are in bed, they're going to get up and watch a show tomorrow. So we don't worry about the people that are coming in and coming out. They either want to watch the show and have a good time or they do not. That's it up to them. But there's still going to be a show there for people to watch, for the people that do want to watch it, which is a lot. There are a lot of people that like watching the VODs. So yeah, I don't worry about that kind of stuff, Fiendberry. That's not what we do here. We deliver content. We don't deliver... Well, I mean, we do deliver a show for the viewers, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's for the viewers and for the, latter viewers, if you will. Because a lot of people, Germany, look at Stink Kona's from Denmark, a lot of people from the UK.
Hammer right to the gut. Expected that one.
Kick to the gut. Ooh,
right?
Brutal forearm.
Exactly.
Brock's looking
Always, ever since day one, Glenola and I have said we don't care if we have one viewer or 20 viewers. Either way, the show has to be... We have to raise the bar each and every show. We have to make sure there's a show there first and foremost, because again, people want to watch it. People watch the VODs, and again, if you watch my VOD counts, they go up just fine.
Just inhuman
well, I had to take over the building because certain individuals weren't able to be here for our versus.
Wow. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner of the 8-man Elimination Royale and new #1 contender to the YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship, the Animal Batista, is your new #1 contender.
I honestly did not.
Wow, that's crazy. What is with all these they must be really paying attention to what's going on in YTD Academy, because the superstars of both YTD Academy and Wrestle Wars Genesis have been on a tear lately. I mean, Cody Rhodes is our world champion. Rhea Ripley, the women's Grand Prix wrestling champion. Batista, now in line to fight for the men's Grand Prix championship. Like, it is just nuts. Nuts on both rosters. Right? Crazy. All right, so new #1 contender, Batista. And now we move on to the second match of the night, and this is for the YTD Academy Tag Team Championship. It is a elimination matchup between the Hart Foundation, led by Team Christian Cool, the Iceman Christian Hart, and of course, Bret the Hitman Hart, his partner in crime. We have the reigning defending champions, War the Machine, and of course, from Team Night the Undying, it is the Omega, Marshall Omega. And then, of course, from Team Boss Apollo and Team Leo the King, it is Psycho Scorpion and his partner in crime, Demon Razor. They are the Public Enemy, returning after a long hiatus, ready to get back in action. Have already had a successful re-debut over at YTD Academy. Tonight, ready for Wrestle Wars Genesis Fallout as they try to sneak in and steal the championships from the Wolfpack Horsemen, who are offering up opportunity. So here we go. It is the second match of the night, and it is showtime and go time. Let's keep the ball rolling. And I'm going with the Wolfpack Horsemen on this, just because I'm not voting for the Hart Foundation. And, well, let's face it, as impressive as they looked at YTD Academy today, Public Enemy just returned. And both the Hart Foundation and the Wolfpack Horsemen have been just phenomenal in their absence. So I'm siding with the Wolfpack Horsemen here.
I'm going with the Wolfpack, obviously.
Yeah.
However, in defense of what you say with the Public Enemy, yes, they're just returning. But they still do have that knowledge of each other, from tagging for quite a while. And
hold on one second.
Not so much.
Hold on one second. Kyle, no, they have not, because we just finished our big summer blockbuster. Our third annual Bash at the Beach stream preview was Friday, and this is our Fallout show. This is all the Fallout from the third annual Bash at the Beach Friday, and it is the Wrestle Wars Genesis edition. So they weren't booked on either show. Not everybody makes the stream previews. That's not how it works. We don't just book people for the sake of booking people. I mean, there's storylines and angles and all kinds of creative process going on. But don't worry, they will be booked.
definite. But as I
And actually, Kyle, tomorrow night being the 23rd episode of YTD Academy Live and our first of the rebrand for YTD World War III, they could probably be booked tomorrow night, if you would like. Let me know. Who do we want to throw at them for Damian Priest and LA Knight? Well, that depends. Did LA Knight join the Judgment Day? Because, I don't know.
Oh, right then, yes, I would love that.
Or is it a random team up between Priest and LA? I don't know what the deal is. Now, are they going to be as a tag team, or are they going to be singles careers? That's kind of what we're looking at here. Because obviously Damian Priest, part of the Judgment Day, that means LA Knight would maybe be considering joining the Judgment Day, or perhaps they're simply going to continue with singles careers. I don't know.
Well, I made a faction of my 3 cause.
Oh, no worries. I was just gonna say, you know, you got the Wolfpack, of course, it's been extremely active. You know, match after match. You know, Heart Foundation has been a little bit active, not as much.
The Judgment
Then you
Dummies.
got probably, you know, the others coming in. They're pretty fresh. They haven't been going through it week after week.
That's what I'm thinking, too. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Damage, you know, how much tiredness, how much
The Judgment Dummies.
is built up with, you know, the Wolfpack. I know Ward never shows that he's tired.
We'll be on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the response
gotta
on
wonder,
social
how much is that
media
gonna affect
heading into
that?
this match, we're likely to see a
You know,
new
it's
champ
prime
crowned
players being
here tonight.
fresh.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
You know,
It's going to be a
that
very
being said,
interesting match.
I'm still going with the Wolfpack because, like I said.
Well, I mean, they are your boys after all.
Tired.
But like I said, the Public Enemy did look good in their match today. They did look good. But are they going to be, first of all, they just had a match today, so are they going to be 100% to face those two savage teams? Because, I mean, the Heart Foundation, they like to wear you down. They like to take the wheels from under the bus. I mean, they're a fierce, fierce team. And then you got the Wolfpack Horsemen, and we all know the history of the Wolfpack Horsemen. Goes without saying.
I know what I would love to see one thing happen. Just the hell of it. I want to see Christian Hart tap out.
You'd like to see Christian Hart tap out? Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
Now, I'd like to see it for the full Nelson because that hammerlock incident will never be repeated.
Not likely, no. Not likely. Kyle says... Oh, sorry. Kyle says, you know, because one of LA Knight's catchphrases was calling people dummies. Yes, that's right. Dummy. Yeah. But yeah, no, but I mean, so here's the thing, right? Again, Damian Priest is part of the Judgment Day. So if you were going to utilize the Judgment Day and change the faction, then you would have to literally purchase all of the Judgment Day. Or you claim Damian Priest and you claim LA Knight, and they simply move along with their singles careers and remain part of their own. Well, actually, LA Knight's not in a faction, but Damian Priest would continue with his faction, but still have singles matches, that sort of thing.
That shovel's going to cause extreme amounts of damage.
So it's something we'll just have to discuss, I guess. That's all.
But could be somewhere in like the Mr. Fuji or anybody Brain Heenan situations where they're managing multiple people that have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Right. Right.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Holy, meet the barricade.
All right, so I have to visit the facilities real quick, so I'm going to be right back. Life, I'd tell you to tell jokes, but you're actually on the broadcast, so I guess if you're going to tell jokes tonight, you gotta tell them live. That means I don't have to. That means I don't have to read them. To be fair, there's a whole section on Discord with jokes. You can see if there's any good ones there and pop those out even. I haven't looked at them all in a long time because there's a lot in there now. But I figure eventually it could be a source.
Oh, he's searching for something.
Joke time from Glenola just redeemed it anyway, so now you have to tell at least one. At least one. Fantastic. Kyle says, I'm sure Finn wouldn't mind having him. Having LA Knight? No, I'm sure he wouldn't. I'm sure he wouldn't. Alright, so anyways, I'll be right back. Enjoy the match while I'm gone. Enjoy Life is Great's jokes. And of course, well, you know, Glenola just laughs at everything life does. So you'll get some entertainment from Mr. Giggles while I'm gone. But anyways, guys, I'll be right back.
It's a joke time.
Unmitigated demonstration of power.
Slides in between, nice shot from behind.
That was a good one. That's a classic.
Get to the midsection. I think I know what's next. The taste of all. I think the champ's got it. Cover. 2. No, title still hangs in the balance. How?
Another classic.
Dominating shoulder tackle. This could do it. He breaks out. The pain of the match continues.
The tree's poop.
By the way, how dare all of you force Archer into a cell of pain match?
Oh! Into the barricade. Targeting a body part. Working the arm.
Yeah, to go into, well, let me get
with a big shoulder tackle. He thinks
in the chat here, it's... I believe on the party audio setting.
So close. That could have been it. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Yeah, it's just microphone level.
There was some power behind that punch.
It's under advanced.
Counter. Range down
You should go turn your mic up.
He moved, but can he capitalize? Nice takedown, and now just battering knees. He switches it back around. And well timed into the cover.
Hey.
Into the
That's just Archer. Archer's got to do it in the fight too. You can't run away forever.
Put into the barricade. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Okay, when you're in the PlayStation chat, it'll be party audio settings.
Is great.
Steered clear of that.
And then it'll say adjust microphone level.
This is it. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Oh, my goodness.
Actually, Archer mentioned you might look to see if the you have it checked to allow your voice to be shared. In that same section.
Oh, vicious Russian leg sweep right into the barricade. Oh, that might have just broken something. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And Brett gets countered. Wow!
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices.
Yeah, okay, I'm doing this strictly right off my PlayStation, so I'm not using
championship matches.
Paying it right back with a reversal. These two having an answer for everything. Will this be enough? Instantly, he has his hopped up. No way. Yes way. What power. Tombstone pile driver. Gonna see a new champ. For the win. 2.
Well, guys, is that any better?
The shoulders were not down. The referee was right on top of it. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch. You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them. Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Snapmare takedown. Oh, roundhouse kick. Oh!
Can you guys hear live? Yeah, of course, being in the broadcasting, I hear you.
Bret Hart looking to put this thing away.
Oh, of course. Am I like quiet to you?
Look at this. He let him go.
A little bit,
Nice
not
decision
too
there,
bad.
Michael.
That's where, like I said, I think if you adjust the mic, it should be at the top of that same page where you found to allow your audio to be shared.
From behind.
I'm doing her now just a bit quieter.
And he barely evades.
Coucher says he can hear you, but it's a little quiet. It's a bit quiet.
Competitor has been eliminated. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And an inverted atomic drop. He's one step ahead there. Wow, what a drop kick.
I can do her now just a little louder would be perfect.
Ooh, the release on the German suit.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. The challenger fending off the 2 count. How is the challenger still in this match?
Okay. Yeah, because Joe
I have returned.
Joe says he can hear you. It's just a little bit louder would
No
be
telling what's
perfect.
underneath the ring tonight.
Yeah, because I could finally just start to hear it, but it was just a bit quieter than Glenn, that's
He
all.
has introduced a stop sign to this match.
Talk a little louder then.
And the
Zigzag.
Look at this, we are down to one member from each team left over. Looks like Psycho Scorpion, Bret the Hitman Hart, which makes me very happy. That means Christian Hart has been eliminated. And War the Machine left. You missed. I missed it too, but I'm very, very excited right now.
The champ with the support.
Team Christian Crew eliminated.
To the full Nelson.
This is it.
And Bret the Hitman. Oh, Hart kicks out.
Still going on, defies all reasoning. Oh, what a counter.
Did he get tapped?
Every maneuver being
I don't
returned
know.
with
I don't know either.
Caught that.
None of us caught it. We were.
But
quick reaction to Hart.
now,
there.
and for those of you that haven't been around, which or that haven't heard the story,
I mean,
when I mentioned the hammerlock incident,
Twist cutter.
that was the Wolfman versus Christian Hart in a submission match.
What
They
the
went
hell is
over
Psycho
a-
Scorpion doing?
Oh, was that a spear?
I mean, he ran a marathon just to attack Bret Hart from behind. That was crazy.
And he tosses him back in now.
And there he goes again. He's just getting the steps in.
Take a trip.
Oh,
Soccer street.
nice.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Yeah, as I was going to say, it was over an hour submission match. Neither one
Merciless looking.
giving up. And then suddenly the Wolfman put the hammerlock on Christian Hart, and Hart tapped out.
Of all things, yeah, a hammerlock.
Shoulders down.
But again, like I've said before, like I don't think it would have mattered who had that hammerlock applied. Somebody was tapping. The next
It
submission.
didn't matter what. It could have been a finger lock.
And by the way, Bret the Hitman Hart has been eliminated. Is down to the reigning defending champion, or one half of the champions, War the Machine from the Wolfpack Horsemen, and Psycho Scorpion, or Psychosis Scorpion, or something like that. Is it Psycho Scorpion?
Nothing quite like the phenomenal forearm.
he hit it.
He's new to the team, and
Kyle has the copycat?
he is.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one Psychosis. That's Kyle Riley.
He's new to the team. I'm still getting used to his name.
Pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Certainly shows no fear of War the Machine, though. That could be dangerous, though.
A little fear is healthy.
War the Machine's very cold and calculative. Waits for you to make a mistake and then takes you out.
And it's brutal in doing it.
Man just got hit with a set of steel steps, though. Man just got hit with a set. Oh, he kicked. He powered through that Psycho Scorpion off of him. That is crazy strength from War the Machine. Oh, look at this. Crossface. Oh, he took him out with a submission. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and new YTD Academy Tag Team Champions from Team Boss Apollo and Team Leo the King. It is Psycho Scorpion and Demon Razor. They are the Public Enemy, and they are your new champions.
Congratulations, Public Enemy, on that. It was earned.
It was definitely earned. Definitely earned. Little surprising. I mean, Psycho Scorpion, he's got some mental warfare games going on there, too. I mean, he did a marathon around that ring just to attack a man from behind. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. But whatever, their efforts paid off. Their return, the successful return at YTD Academy. They come over for the followed edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis and pick up the YTD Academy Tag Team Champions in just their second match back with the company. So congratulations again to Boss Apollo and Leo the King. Very cool.
Yes.
But by the way, you guys now have a huge target on your back, and that target mostly consists of the Wolfpack Horsemen, so good luck with that shit. It's not my fault. And for once, it is not the Coalition involved. For once, it is not the Coalition getting sucked into something. All right, here is another matchup. This is a championship challenge. We all saw Bash at the Beach. We saw Akira Blade make her long-awaited... Actually, was there at one point a discussion of her maybe never returning to the business? Yeah. But she made her long anticipated, I guess, return to the company to side with Amber Extreme and go against her own daughters to defeat them for the YTD Academy Women's Tag Team Championship. Tonight, they look to become double tag team champions. They are laying out a challenge to the Viking Rose Brewer and the Anomaly Tia Stevens, the Wolfpack Gals, who, by the way, at Bash at the Beach went on to a 6-0 ass-whooping to defend their titles at the summer's biggest blockbuster. What a fantastic match that was, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it is both here in the land of Twitch. It is also now over on YouTube. You can watch the match anywhere. What a match. That was probably, I think, my favorite match of the whole stream preview. And man, did they ever kick some ass. But tonight, they've got a whole new ball game in front of them. They've got the newly crowned tag team champions from YTD Academy, Akira Blade, and Amber Extreme, Sir Jack the Greatest, and Team Joe Link. The Outlaws versus the Wolfpack Gals is next. Glenola, tell us a little bit about the Wolfpack Gals.
Oh, the most dominant superstar in Archer's history in Rose Brewer. I mean, win-loss record has not been matched by anybody.
No, that's true. I mean, there's a couple that come close, but...
Yeah. But you just keep adding to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you got the Anomaly Tia Stevens, who, you know, has had a couple partners that have been very dominant with her.
The Find Barrier numbers are 0, 0, 8. Good luck.
The Gremlin Queen.
There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from.
Tia Stevens were unstoppable.
Rumor has it Jennifer Wolf potentially returning.
I hadn't heard that rumor.
There's been some strange vignettes. There's been rumors swirling about a new member of the Wolfpack Horseman, part of the female faction, of course, the Wolfpack Gals. So, I mean, when one thinks about some of the returns and things that have transpired lately, it makes me wonder, are those rumors correct? Jennifer Wolf, and by the way, Jennifer Wolf was a phenomenal addition to the women's division.
If that new Queen of Dark, Queen of Chaos,
219, the number to win a YTD championship match is 3.
If that is Jennifer Wolf,
Archer, I gotten a rumor for you guys and for the fans.
That could get interesting.
The Feeberry says...
How is she... She's not only is she walking again, but she's returning? And B, those vignettes sound evil. She was not that evil. What is that going to bring?
Right? It's very intriguing.
A darker Jennifer Wolf would be...
That's
scary.
Outrun WCW.
Joling says, wait, wasn't Jennifer Wolf help run WCW?
Yeah, she was supposed to be the general manager.
That's right.
Because she couldn't wrestle, so...
Well, from what I understand, the big changes to YTD Academy have a lot to do with the merger of WCW and YTD Academy. If everybody remembers, there was an old PLE or pay-per-view called World War III, which is of course a very successful WCW pay-per-view. And with the success of the Wolfpack Horsemen lately, the absolutely phenomenal run as Legends champion of the Wolfman Alan Severn. Suddenly, if anybody goes over to YouTube and has a look right now, you will notice it says YTD World War III. It has become its own brand. It is not just development territory anymore. It is now the home of superstars themselves. And you're going to see a lot more battles between World War III and Wrestle Wars Genesis. And from what I understand, and even Oglenola is, being very mute about the whole situation. From what I understand, the Wolfman Alan Severn had a lot of, let's say, input and ideas lofted to the creation of YTD World War III.
It wouldn't surprise me. The Wolfman plays it close to the vest. He don't let anybody know what he's planning.
I still want to see.
Outside of doors needing to know.
I still want to see another Alan Severn Open Invitational tournament. It would be the third in history. The first two, by the way, I believe. We would have to check, but I believe still the two most successful tournaments in Archerverse history.
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure.
Corey, what do
The
you think
first
of the
one gave
champ's
the
chances
birth
here
to the
tonight?
Wolfpack,
I'm not like
basically.
everybody else.
Yes,
Cole.
that's true.
It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Yoda's in the house. What's going on, Yoda?
What did you have to say?
Fiend says, you were saying to me, Archer, what was I saying? What was I saying? I don't know.
Arthur, I got a rumor for you guys in Kill the Fans.
Well, yeah, but you didn't tell us what the rumor was. You just went on to say, well, you were saying to me. We weren't saying, you were saying to us. What is wrong with you? See, he's a Glenalien, I'm telling you. Life, right. I believe the Fiendberry is a plant.
Sure.
He is an intruder, an invader, if you will, from the Glenoliverse. He is a Glenalien. He's the first official Glenalien to be a mainstay in the chat room, and that's just what I believe.
All right. You want some information on World War III? On the WCW pay-per-view? I just happened to look it up.
World War III?
Yeah,
what a fantastic pay-per-view it was, yeah.
The first one was in 95, the last one was in 98.
Yep.
It was then replaced by Mayhem.
Tag Team Championship!
But they had
the
challengers match. Kind of like the Royal Rumble. But that's better. I wish we could have this match.
You know, a match I miss is the Gauntlet Rumble, but for some reason the superstars are very reluctant, to get involved in those matches. They watch the first few guys go out, and for instance, who was dominating the last one? Was it the Gooner?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I forget who it was. I'd have to go back and check. Life, do you remember? I don't know.
But yeah, because I think was it the last one that War got locked into a room? To prevent him from coming out?
That could be. Because I know the next contender, I mean, we got 4 contenders in, I believe, and there's just nobody else came out to challenge. But that's happened on a couple of different occasions, and the referee, of course, had to just simply award the gauntlet victory to the person who was left in the ring at the time. So, unfortunate. I think so too. I believe it was. I think it was the Junior League Bomber who had a match himself today, and weirdly enough, came out with Elijah Archer in tow. What the hell was that about? I mean, the Gooner is a dude from the UK that I mean, he does not seem like the type to team with people. What the hell? Rumors about Al's Blade. You got the Gooner. I mean, JC showed up out of nowhere. Nobody expected that from Team Sir Jack the Greatest. I mean, he was already accomplished himself, and then he suddenly wanted to either have Archer as a manager or perhaps join the faction, and well, the rest is history. He's part of the faction. I mean, currently speaking, I mean, well, they had two, at the time, Coalition was 2 championships strong, because Archer is still the reigning defending Pure Wrestling champion. At least until tonight, he was forced to be inside of a cell of pain tonight, and how dare all of you for forcing the fan favorite of the company, one of your best champions ever.
Wolfman's not in the Chamber of Pain tonight.
Oh, that is ghastly. That is ghastly. That's right, boo the man. That was just uncalled for pot stirring right there. But
she throws her back in. Boom! Down they go.
I'm not sure I understand what that means.
no, me neither. Is that like a prediction? Do you see into the future? See, he's a Glenalien, I'm telling you. I am telling you. You see what's happening here? Glenola he's now planting Glenaliens in our fucking chat room. I mean, this has been happening since the beginning of the show. The Fiendberry just happens to show up. When does he show up at the beginning of any show? And he's still here. And he's still got the mindfuckery going on. I mean, he's a Glenalien, I'm telling you. Joe Lake, what do you think? I believe that my perception of the matter is correct.
Archer.
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
I see Fiend Team slaps Archer hard.
She
What?
wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
I mean,
Big forearm.
that was a terrible time to do a swear jar. I was right in the middle of a conversation with Fiendberry. I mean, how did you not know? How did you not know you were going to get caught with that one? Wow. See, he's just boasting now, right? He's showing off because the guy's got more Archerverse bucks than the rest of the channel combined, probably. But
No.
Fiendberry says shh. What do you mean shh? He say shh. Somebody AKO Fiendberry. How dare you shush me? There's no shh. I mean, what? That is disgusting. That hurt my feeler. We need an AKO. We need to issue one. Shh, it doesn't matter. Well, that's not funny. You are not funny, sir. Do not entertain the antics of the Glenalien. Just listen. No, it's not funny. It is not funny. It is not funny. If you're gonna bring your pets, please keep them on a leash, because this thing is just clawing at the furniture and jumping on people, and it is not okay. It is not okay.
Did you hear him say shit?
She's wasting no time kicking things.
No, thank you. Nice try.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear him say shit?
No, I said there's no shh, is what I said.
There's no shifting.
I never, shushing, there's no,
Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
there's none of that. How dare you?
It doesn't matter.
What? That's what you put at the No, I did not. I said, shh, it doesn't matter, because that's what you got typed in there. It is not said as one word. I was reading the life, you read it. You are not funny. Your humor is subpar and lacking good content. How dare you? Oh, we finally got an AKO on Fiendberry. Yes. Take that, Fiendberry. How dare you remove the AKO from the Fiendberry, sir? That is not how this works. It says 300, that's 300 seconds of bliss. 300 seconds of bliss that you have robbed me of, deprived me of, torturing me with more antics from the Glenalien himself. Your pet. Your vicious, savage, barbaric, prehistoric, if you will, I think, in nature. Crazy little Glenalien. You are Ric Flair. I don't know who I am today. I'm going to find out right now. I forgot to even do it.
I'm Ric Flair also, Mike.
I am the immortal Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna leg drop your ass.
Wait, I am Ric Flair also.
By what?
Wait, Joe Link is also Ric Flair? How can you guys all be Ric Flair?
Hey, Archer, you gonna leg drop what?
What?
I'm shocked that she can't
You said you're gonna leg drop what?
I'm gonna what?
I like this. She's getting a little creative with her offense. That's a gear finds its mark.
No! It is not funny. And there is
You see the look on the challenger's face.
there is no proof. There's no proof. I did not say, I said leg drop. Yeah, I was talking about donkeys because mules, very good work. They have a good work ethic. They can help plow fields. You know, they can help ward off wolves from your sheep. They're very useful. And I didn't, want to keep calling them donkeys and mules. I wanted to give them their correct name. But
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
I don't know. Fine. You guys are savage creatures.
carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Has anybody spoken to Froggy Mothlegs as of late?
I messaged him.
MR America Hulk Hogan.
Okay, is he doing okay?
Come out of stomps.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. All right, back to it, returning to the ring.
Okay.
What's he up to? Is he just busy with the family life right now? Because he's messaged me here and there, but even I haven't heard from him in at least a couple weeks. So I was just curious what he's been up to, and because he's been absent from Discord as well as Twitch. So usually he's on one or the other, or both. But so we were just curious. Want to make sure he's okay.
And she heads to the floor to think of her next move. Time for some deep breaths. What do you think?
Gotcha. Well, make sure you tell them we're thinking of him. I mean, that goes for anybody. I mean, if you're having a bad day or you're feeling down, you feel like, you don't belong somewhere, well, guess what? You always belong as part of the Fam Jam, and we'll all sit and find ways to turn frowns upside down. I mean, it happens, believe me. Even I've had bad days that I've got on the broadcast and ran a show with you bunch of villains, and it really turned my day around because you guys are all really fucking awesome people. Talented beyond belief. Like, I can't believe the amount of talent in the Archiverse community and surrounding communities that are a part of our Fam Jam. So many great streamers and just talented people, and artists, musicians. I mean, it's fucking phenomenal, really. Like, we're so lucky and blessed to have a zero toxicity problem in our channel, on our Discord. We just happen to know and get to have fun with a lot of really good people, and that's rare. And so, yeah, it's awesome.
And I'll be honest. Friday night, the pay-per-view. I was in a really dark place early on. I messaged Archer earlier in the day and just said, I may try to lurk. I won't be on the broadcast.
She's got her on the ladder.
I'm with you most of the show.
Oh, look at this shit. Look at this. Oh, she missed. Oh, fuck, that had to hurt. God damn, she landed right on her own chesticles. Oh, my God. Right? There's no way she's 100% right now. I mean, good God. The chesticles and the ladder got to stop. Even that's hurting even my eyes. Just stop. Oh, and she ate it. The Viking is a goddamn barbarian. Are we sure she's a Viking? I think she's a barbarian. Wow.
But as I was saying, by the time the third match came around, the last match. So the last 3 matches, I was able to get on the broadcast. And I'll be honest.
Yeah, the championship rounds. It was just before.
Yeah. If it hadn't been for the Archiverse, I wouldn't have been anywhere near that. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, well, we appreciate being part of the. You know what I gotta say though? Glenola and the Glomoverse have been supporting, and at time or others, he's, believe it or not, has actually subscribed when he always subscribes when he can. At least a couple times a year, Glomo will sneak a sub in or drop a little few bits. But a long time since 1.0. And when I'm on the Glover's channel, I notice things like he still has VOD views of like 12. We as a community can do better than that. Stop in even for a couple minutes and say hello when Glorola goes live. That's what we do. We support each other. And I don't want to be the only channel amongst our community continue to get followers and subs or any of that. I want everybody to share the wealth, so to speak, and enjoy the perks and benefits of knowing everybody that's in our community. So I don't normally give a crap about stuff like that, but when Glorola's been at it for a very long time, and he's very dedicated to delivering good content, whether it be Red Dead Redemption. You don't play Dead or Alive. Oh, that would be cool if you did.
If I ever get the money to get a new computer,
yeah, right. But the games you do play, we have a good time when we're there. A sub to Glenola from Life is Great. Thank you very much for the sub, Life. We appreciate that. Anytime you guys issue me a payout through Twitch, when you guys subscribe and drop bits and you don't basically donate to the Archiverse channel, you literally help me pay a bill. That's what you do. I don't use it for selfish reasons. I literally put it right into the bill pool, and that's where it goes, and then it pays the bill for me, or some of the bill, or maybe it buys some milk or some eggs for the fridge. I don't know which, but it goes into the pool for bills. I do not use it for any selfish reasons. Here's something fun, though. In the near future, I'm going to start to do some giveaway shows. I already told you I'm going to be giving away WWE 2K22. And also the original copy of the Justice League. Those are two things that are going to be given away during a show in the near future. But I'm also going to be doing some other things. Like, I'm going to, once in a while, I'm going to go and I'm going to buy like a championship belt. I don't care if it's from Walmart or whatever. And just for fun, we're gonna give stuff like that away every once in a while, because you guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic with the Archiverse TV channel, the growth, the continued growth of not just the channel, but the Discord, Twitter, Instagram, which, by the way, I changed it from the Archiverse to my real name. If you haven't noticed, you'll see me and the missus on there anyway, so you'll know who it is. And I think it still says the Archiverse underneath or something, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I put Archer so everybody would know. I forget now. But YouTube, you guys have exploded YouTube. Glenola and I were talking about that earlier. We went from, because I did have an active YouTube channel over a decade ago, back when I was e-fetting. And we started doing podcasts, literally, before podcasting even became a thing. And but then I was also monetized back then. It was very easy. You only needed 50 subs and a few other things. It was so easy back then. But then I didn't use my YouTube channel for over a decade, so I lost all my subscribers, lost the monetization, and I literally had two. I believe it is about a year ago today, roughly, ballpark figure. And here we are 1 year later, and you guys have gone from 2 to 518 subscribers. We've got so much content. From doing live shows through YouTube, from uploading all of our content from episode number 100 all the way to Bash at the Beach, you can now watch on YouTube. I actually got an early letter from YouTube. I don't know if anybody else heard it from Friday night, but I got a letter early from YouTube asking me to apply for partnership. And I've already added the AdSense account so that that's how they pay me. They're reviewing everything else. The only thing I can figure is it's because of all the content and it's attracting viewers, and we're actually pulling in viewers from YouTube itself too. I did notice some of the people were actually searching certain things on YouTube and found us that way as well. But we did change from just YTD Academy Live. Again, we have rebranded. And again, I'm pretty sure the Wolfpack Horseman and Alan Severn most notably behind it. But again, everybody remembers WCW has folded. But it did not just fold, it unified with YTD Academy. Well, now, all of a sudden, after Bash at the Beach and much discussion about WCW making a comeback, it's suddenly... we don't have YTD Academy Live. We have YTD World War III. It is a brand new brand with YTD Academy as its parent, of course. But, man, we're going to see some great matches, and we've already seen some great matches. Roxanne Riley had a very good match at the new World War III arena today. Dark match against Bianca Belair. Did not win, but, man, what a match. She took Bianca Belair to the absolute limit. And I actually thought she was going to win, but Bianca Belair, man, what a formidable opponent she is. So, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all the winners of the match and new Wrestle Wars Genesis World Tag Team Champions and the newest double tag team champions on the block. Amber Extreme from Team Joe Link. And, of course, her partner in crime, Akira Blade from Team Sir Jack the Greatest. They are the Outlaws, and they are your new double tag team champions. I believe it, I forget what that match was. I don't think it was elimination.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd said elimination, so I was like, wait a minute.
That was the last match.
Oh, okay.
That was the last match. Look at that, though. Double tag team champions. Joe Link, what do you think? Fantastic. But I mean, the Outlaws, whether it be the Outlaws and the Blade Runners, or just the Outlaws and the Wolfpack Gals, I mean, they've got rivalries that date back many months. This is no surprise, and if you think it's over with the Wolfpack Gals, you got to be kidding me. Never. Never. And I mean, with the run they've been on, they will get a rematch. But there was one thing I wanted to mention while we move on to the next match of the evening, and this is going to be one hell of a fantastic matchup. Bayley, of course, shocking the world, winning the Women's Television Championship at Bash at the Beach. Alice Blade wants that baby back. She's getting a rematch, 1v1, Falls Count Anywhere, against the new champion, Bayley. That's the next match of the night. But what I wanted to mention was, so Alan Severn has been on this, no pun intended, legendary run, if you will, with the Legends Championship. Life, you've been paying attention to the former champions and legends he's been knocking off. Like, he's been stepping to the plate and hitting home runs all over the place. So, that said, the Women's Legends division, which is newer than the men's, has also taken off like I never thought it was. Man, there's just been some really fantastic matchups over there. The Legends divisions are smoking hot. Now, but to honor the legendary run of Alan Severn, I have created a brand new Legends Championship for Alan Severn. The women will also get one, but it will be unveiled tomorrow night. YTD World War III Live. It is episode 23 for YTD Academy, and you're going to see the belt that has been crafted specifically for the Wolfman Alan Severn, and it is a gorgeous championship belt. And again, the women
trying to break the Wolfman streak.
Try to break the Wolfman streak. But the women are getting one too, and that is all thanks to the legendary run that just prompted. I mean, with a legendary run like that, and no matter who tries to copy that run or gets even close to that run, the championship belt just needed to be a little bit more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for here, Life?
Archer, do you
deserving
like
of such a legendary run, or what did you say?
I said pizzazz.
Pizzazz, there we go. It needed a little bit more pizzazz to it, yeah. It just looked a little plain Jane for such a championship run that... Because Alan Severn, I think... Because he's defended that title a lot. I mean, he might be working on a record of his own right now for the most defenses as a champion. I'd almost be positive on that one.
That I don't know.
Let's see, Archer, do you like the message I sent you on Twitter? My friend, I am live. Twitch TV. The most must-see show on YouTube and Twitch TV. Am I missing something? Does anybody else know that I'm live? Do we have viewers? What's going on tonight?
I think so.
I'm not going to be on Twitter when we are live with a show, full on the go and broadcast.
8 people.
He's a Glenalian. He's typing shit now just to see if I'll read it. That's what's going on here. He knows I'm not looking at Twitter right now.
I haven't done that for a while, Archer.
Sorry, who did what for a while?
I haven't typed shit just to see if you'll read it for a while.
No, you haven't. I said he did. He is.
The Grenade, yeah.
Fiendberry says we do have viewers. Thank you, Fiendberry, for confirming that we have viewers. That's amazing. I mean, I'm elated. Anyways, you were saying? Life was saying. We were saying something.
My bad.
We ended with pizzazz.
We ended with pizzazz. All right, well, here we go. Wrestle Wars Television Championship on the line. It is Alice Blade versus Bayley.
I like pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
Nice way to cook pizza.
But, yeah, so we're going to unveil that brand new Legends Championship tomorrow night, live for YTD World War III. And I have no idea what else is going to happen. Again, I'm pretty much figuring at this point, because I've got very little details, I'm assuming that the Wolfpack Horsemen, again, very much in charge of things. I mean, there were threats. There were threats shortly after, right? Shortly after WCW unified with YTD Academy. Threats of actually taking it over. It just kind of never happened. So I think everybody just forgot that, you know, that was a thing. But now we have all of a sudden YTD rebranded as a WCW, a former, anyways, WCW pay-per-view. It's just, do you not find that coincidental at all? Do you see where I'm correlating? What I'm correlating here? Is it just me? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Do not answer that, Fiendberry. If you say anything, I will ban you.
World War III match was anything the Wolfpack would have enjoyed. I mean, it was just a battle royale where 60 men assigned to 3 different rings.
Fiendberry says he's already backstage for the YTD Championship. Good God. Good God. He's hurting my head. It's, I need some Advil. Or, you know, something. Mushrooms? No, that wouldn't help. Maybe it would. I don't know. Anyways.
Maybe you'd be able to keep up then.
I try to keep up. But Fiendberry keeps fucking with me. It's been, listen, it's been all night long. You know, I understand what he's doing. He's trying to come up with another 2,000 points, I think. 2,000 Artiverse bucks he wants. Somebody else did, too, because somebody else wants to have, it was Kyle, right? He wants to have somebody in addition to LA Knight and Damian Priest, which, did he actually claim those people already? I don't even know. Somebody should check. We got to make sure that people aren't trying to throw loops. Loops are no fun. And there is the reigning defending women's television champion, Bayley. Also a shocking moment at Bash at the Beach, watching her win that championship. Great match that was as well. I mean, not totally shocking. Bayley's a fantastic competitor.
That built the women's division.
In-ring knowledge is immense. Great repertoire, skill set. So, I mean, it's, but just considering the company, it was a little shocking.
It's weird seeing her with the
Couldn't be
championship.
more aggressive. She couldn't be more vicious. And she claims she's a role model.
Yoda says it's weird seeing her with a championship. I know, right? Like, nobody expected her to win that title, but yet she did. If you think that's weird, wait until you see who has the world championship. If you missed Bash at the Beach, that was a real shocker. That was a real shocker.
Introducing the challenger from Bismarck, North Dakota, the real deal.
Sorry, you said what?
The new jackpot number 40 chance to win a channel redemption of your choices. 219. The number 40
Oh yeah, that happens.
championship matches.
Oddly enough, quite often using the Twitch app on your phone or something has less lag, which is stupid. I mean, I think Linola and I figured it. There's sometimes, and depending on where you are, when we go live, it could be like 15, 20 minutes before some people get the notification that we went live. It's just like, I always thought Twitch would have worked a little harder to fix problems like that, you know what I mean? Like, they can't keep blaming people's latency and whatever else. There's something they should address.
Give you an idea of life. I actually was here for about trying to help. This is back before I gave
Holy shit. Good God, Bayley is off to an early start. Look at her go.
The
She's not playing games here.
We had a match. I was still watching the first entrance.
The guillotine locked in. This is
And the bell rang into the match. That was one of KJ
timing with that reversal.
Kurt Jordan's matches.
I miss Kurt Jordan. What is he up to these days? I guess we'd have to ask Joe Lake, what is Kurt Jordan up to these days? We have not seen the OG Kurt Jordan in quite a spell. Not since the Archiverse 3.0, actually. He just kind of disappeared. And I don't know why. They were on a very successful run as a three-man stable.
Heads out of the ring.
At least I thought so.
Oh my God, a clothesline.
I heard that Braun Breaker was going to be joining his father and his uncle as part of the Steiner brothers to form a bit of a larger stable. That's interesting. What do you guys think about that? See the Steiners get involved more with the stable wars and faction wars as opposed to just tag team matches. I don't know. Life, what do you think? Braun Breaker potentially joining his, about him potentially joining the Steiners so they can be more involved with the stable wars and faction wars that's been going on.
With authority. The challenger eating up some damage.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been.
He's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
The only match I haven't seen of Braun Breaker was his match from recent times. I can't remember which day it was, but anyways, he wrestled Seth Rollins for the world title in NXT. That surprised me a little bit. I didn't see it, but you know what? At the same time, and I do remember reading. I didn't read about the match, but I remember a post-match comment that Seth Rollins had made. He said that, in his opinion, taking the world title over and defending it in NXT just give it more prestige. And I'll be honest, I agree with that, because although a lot of people view it as development territory, NXT quite often produces better matches than Raw and SmackDown. Let's not forget that. And Seth Rollins, of course, knows that and appreciates the talent down there and gave them opportunity. Well, to Braun Breaker, he's been NXT champion anyway, so he's one of the superstars that definitely deserves that kind of an opportunity. But yeah, for him to take it over to NXT and defend it, I thought that was very cool of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'll say that was pretty cool.
Sure, yeah. I don't know what happened in the match. I didn't read anything about the match. I just know that was a comment, and I know the match happened. But I don't know who won or lost.
As a wrestler, I'm not the big Seth Rollins fan.
Really? Man.
I don't know what it is about him.
Archer's over here about to throw hands.
Yeah,
oh, well, I think Seth Rollins is easily.
There are some amazing and fun channel awards to choose from if you are.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know other people that don't like him.
But I'll tell you what, from everything I've heard about him as a person, in like the local area papers, because I'm not that far away from the Illinois, Iowa Twin Cities.
Yeah.
You know, where he's from.
Yeah, people speak very highly of him.
He's a great person. From what everything I've seen,
the champ is in shock.
Actually, I went to college in those counties.
Femur said I got 263. That would put you close to the 219.
And is there anything left?
Somebody do the math on that for me. I think that might put him in the running.
It put him in the running, but barely.
Barely. Okay, so you are in the running for the Channel Redemption Reward.
269 would have been the top end.
But we do have a stretch of a show to go, though, so I wouldn't get excited quite yet. There's people that still haven't played, so.
Is that the one that Joe Link was close on?
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes. I don't know
Good
if there's
question.
more frustration or desperation.
Joe Link, which of the
this
jackpot numbers were you close to?
Title up.
Title up? Okay.
My bad about the thing Archer didn't he know.
My bad about the thing Archer didn't know. What thing and didn't know what? Good God, here we go again. 320 was your number. Yes, that's right, you got 320. You were 13 away.
Okay, so yeah, then you're in the running, but it's like Archer said, you got you figure 50 points either way.
Have you played yet? Since we changed the numbers.
Yeah, I played right away.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I was
Face me out again.
Yeah. I had like
and it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
120
by Bailey.
Reversal
after reversal. These two are ready for each other. And she turns it around.
I don't remember you playing.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
694. Unlucky.
There are some amazing and fun
308.
rewards to choose from if you are the chose.
Well, that would normally have put you in the run, but Joe Link is closer. Yeah. But that's close. Close but unlucky. Close but no cigar. No cigar. Right. No lighting it up for life. 015. Somehow the Fiendberry is able to play a lot of jackpots. Did I not fix the cooldown on that?
I don't think you did because
I thought I had it set to 2 plays per stream, but then again, everything else keeps getting screwed up. So, like follow wasn't working, AKO wasn't working for a bit. There were just things on and off. And there we go. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new Wrestle Wars Genesis Women's Television Champion from Team Sir Jack the Greatest and representing the Blade Runners, Alice Blade, your new television champion. Congratulations. That was a hell of a match. And Bailey did not hang on to that title long, did she? She did not. So a rematch for Alice Blade, longer than Elijah Archer. How dare you? Archer's been Pure Wrestling champion for a spell now. How dare you? He's defended that, I think, twice now.
Imagine how the new champ must feel, Byron.
So,
yeah, but
so there.
Another title where it was
how rude.
one match.
All right, so here we go. Next match of the evening. And we are like 2 matches away from the championship rounds. And speaking of Archer, he is now due to, by the way, reluctantly and forcibly defend his Pure Wrestling Championship against the Fiend, Count Dexcula, the Phenom Joe Lincoln, Psychosis Kyle Riley, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that is a whole recipe for unfairness sauce right there. Everybody else gets lovely little 1v1s, triple threat matches. Archer gets a Chamber of Pain to defend his title against 5 savage creatures. Not okay. He is not appreciative of this. He does not approve of this match. He's very upset. But that is the next match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Chamber of Pain match.
Look at it this way, Archer. It's not a cell of pain, so he doesn't have to worry about walking off.
Well, it is a cell of pain, but I mean... No. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should have been a chamber.
There is no Chamber of Pain. It's not a possibility.
It's one of the
new
things we
jackpot number
lost.
for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices.
It won't allow me to do certain things with the chamber for some reason.
Championship matches.
Which is why we created the Cellophane.
Yeah. So, Archer may take a long walk.
It could happen. I believe what we did was our workaround for it was we created the Crimson Lockdown was the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When we couldn't do the chamber.
But, no, on this match here, I think, and this is nothing against anybody in that ring, I'm going to go with Dex.
You're going Dex, Skillo?
Yeah.
I think. I mean, obviously I got to vote on Kyle, but
I was going to say, I'm assuming you're...
Take it and stacked.
I like your
So if it's not Psychosis, it is Dex. Everybody is sleeping on Archer here after forcing him into this ghastly match to begin with. Isn't that nice? One of the faces of the company. He's a formidable champion. Whatever, we'll throw him in a Cellophane match. He won't mind.
I don't want to hear Elijah Archer bitching about being put in chamber matches or anything like that after what he did to the Wolfman's debut.
I mean, the Wolfman, to be fair, asked for stiff competition, is what he said.
Yeah.
That did not rule out multi-man matches.
An elimination chamber, 6-man Hell in a Cell, and a multi-man
Archer
battle
is going
royale
to
in one
somehow
night.
win. He always does.
He had the toughest debut of any star in history. But I mean, look what it did for him. Look where he is. Look at the run as Legends champion alone.
Of his life.
Right? It's crazy. Crazy good. And there you go, Fiendberry. Here comes your superstar. That you, of course, claimed an ink to a contract of your own. The Fiend making his way to the ring.
Yeah, it was... I keep going back to that shit, Archer, but, that was... It could not have been better for the Wolfman.
Well, I mean...
Well, it could have been better if he actually was able to win a match early on, but...
Yeah, I mean, well, he was winning singles matches, but I mean, as far as the multi-man matches, he was there for the fight.
Singles matches early on.
About halfway through.
Sister Abigail time hurt and heal.
Take on all comers.
Yeah, I think it was the first month that he had nothing but multi-man matches.
Pretty much. Triple threats, fatal four-ways. He had a fatal 5, Hell in a Cell, elimination royales. He was in all of them. Battle royals. I mean, you name it. The Wolfman was in it.
There was a lot of matches he didn't win, but he didn't lose.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Everything all at once.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh,
got thrown to the wolves, so to speak.
Then, you never knew what was going to happen. That was.
Well, and back then we were running so many shows, we don't even know how any of us are still alive to tell the tale, because we should have all died from sleep deprivation long ago.
We were doing honestly, we're doing 4 shows a week.
Oh, sometimes more.
Yeah.
Sometimes more. It was stupid. But at the end of the day, it really boosted the community, and, eventually we did, because there got to a point where it was a bit of overexposure, and we recognized that, so we had to change our format. And then we decided, people don't want to just hear us doing play. We do our play-by-play. We discuss the match while we're having discussions now, but then we did a lot of play-by-play, as opposed to color commentary and play-by-play. So, and we got to think, people don't want to hear us just talking about what's pertaining to the match. Let's discuss other things more often. So we did. We started with lists and, of course, wrestling news and rumors, and we became part podcast, part EFED.
Yeah. It started with the podcast portion, actually, the news and rumors.
Yeah.
And then after Woozy got here, and we got a little more comfortable.
Yep.
We started with the what was that called?
Between the Ropes with One Woozy TV.
Yep.
That is Dex.
Yep. That's right.
And then I had to fill in and found a list and start finding lists.
He is currently a vampire.
All of a sudden, just became expected that I had a list.
He does. He has literally briefcases of lists. Don't let the man fool you.
I don't have that many.
Yeah, right. How many lists do you have open right now?
0 right now.
Wow. I think he's lying to us.
Technically, this piece could be called a list.
There it is.
I have the Wikipedia article on World War III.
Oh, that's right. We were going to discuss that. That's right. We still have to do that.
He always has been the uncrowned champion of this division. Now he can make it a reality.
Well,
not long.
I have my
mouse on the folder that has 156 files in it, and almost all of them are lists.
Good God. Speaking of Count Deskula, there he is, looking focused and ready to roll. I mean, obviously, I'm hoping Archer retains, you know, but I will say, if Archer loses, I hope it is to Count Deskula.
YTD into the chat.
Yeah, you got Joe Lincoln in there, which
representing
is honestly Ward's favorite opponent.
Weighing in at 226
Except for, well, second favorite opponent. His favorite is his brother. But
sorry, who's his second favorite?
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge
Joe Lincoln
title
is
match
Ward's
coming
second
up,
favorite.
and a huge opportunity for the champion.
So
to
Wolfman
everyone.
is still
There
Ward's
truly
favorite
is
opponent.
none better in all of WWE.
Yeah.
he loves
right
to fight
now.
his brother.
And of course, we know who. Well, actually, I guess Alan Severn probably has two favorite opponents, if I had to guess. The Iceman and, of course, the Soul Man.
The Wolfman does love to fight the Soul Man, but he's not his favorite.
Who's the favorite for the Wolfman?
You'd be a little surprised. Elijah Archer.
Wow. Well, they have had quite a few battles.
Yeah, Elijah Archer and then Christian Hart.
Archer and Hart. See, I would have thought Simmons, just because, I mean, they still to this day have the most brutal match in history.
Oh, not taking anything away from that. But they don't face each other as often as you might think.
Big as it gets.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You know?
That's true.
But,
not for long till I take the teeth out of his mouth. Whose mouth? My lantern just sitting there, bringing them out.
Joe Link said he is currently a vampire, or that Dex is currently a vampire.
Oh, Count Deskula. Yeah, well, that's Team Froggy Moth. That is actually the Professor Poindexter. But he has not been Poindexter in a very long time. Yo, Honeybee! Welcome in, Honeybee Wrestling. Honeybee Baby. What's going on? What's doing exciting? Honeybee had a very successful show earlier today, actually. I did miss She-Fiend's matchup, but always fantastic matches, great community, extended community and fam jam of the Archerverse. Always a good time. Make sure you check her out if you get a chance. Best all-women's promotion there is. And here comes Archer, reluctantly, forcibly, to the ring to defend against 5 Savages inside of a cell of fucking pain, which the team, by the way, does not agree with. Overruled by the other teams.
Promotion?
Sorry, say that again.
Elijah Archer must fit right in with Honeybee's promotion?
No, She-Fiend. It's an all-women's promotion.
Like I said,
that is not funny. You are not funny. Not funny. I do not approve.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
That's also not funny.
Archer just raided someone since he gotten off. So Glenula. Together we will grow strong in our community.
Oh, well, I'll have to get something tomorrow somewhere.
By our constant support for one another's endeavors.
Representing the Wolfpack from
the
Honeybee Wrestling, weighing in at 195 pounds.
Jolie says, "Hey, Honeybee."
Kyle.
And Sir Jack the Greatest in the house. Welcome in, Sir Jack. You know, we'd invite you to the broadcast booth, Sir Jack, which we all know you're capable of joining, but, you know, we all know how it is. We know how it is.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 219. The number
yes, sir, you know what sounds like?
Championship matches, 3.
Morning voice. Yes. They don't. Oh, you know what? I went through that last entire match with you guys, and I was supposed to be banned for a match.
Don't worry about it, Archer.
Well, actually, I do have to pee. It would be convenient to actually accept the at least a partial of it. Yeah, because I totally forgot about it. I do apologize. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I literally, we just got talking about so many things. I literally forgot that I lost that swear jar. Over the word ass. That wasn't even fair.
Yeah, hey Archer, you know that it's just the winning of it that matters. It's not. I don't give a shit about the band.
You don't care about the band. You just like to catch me in the bastards.
How many times have I freed you from a swear jar?
Actually, not that many times, but you have done it. I think we're at 4, but it's been a lot more than 4 times. Yes. And it's not like they were consecutive either. But in any case, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a beverage too. I'm a little thirsty. Little thirsty. But I won't be long. I shall be back. Enjoy, well, whatever these two animals talk about while I'm gone. Try to keep it non-PG. We don't want that. But anyways, I shall return.
Well...
The Hell in a Cell, doesn't matter what your experience is, each superstar has an unknown level of fear inside them.
Yeah, you may be familiar with Hell in a Cell, but I don't think that means you're comfortable.
I'm going to give everybody a preview.
Anyone walking the face of the earth could ever be comfortable inside Hell in a Cell.
Teachers, sit in class. It's English class. English is teaching the kids multi-syllabic words. And
whatever you can do,
I can do better. Give me a word with more than one syllable.
He's got him caught.
Susie takes her second, raises her hand.
Oh my goodness.
As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. Clearly hoping something nefarious has been in the ring. What grace! Float over into the...
Nice DDT.
Very good.
Is there a special secret to winning a Hell in a Cell match?
You have to be willing to leave your humanity behind. Become the most vicious possible version of yourself, because that's what it takes to win inside.
What is it, Johnny? I got a 4-syllable word.
Great wherewithal.
4 syllables? Yep. Okay, let's hear it. Masturbate.
Yes.
Or masturbation.
Suplex.
That is a mouthful. No, man, that's a blowjob, but I like the way you think.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Here comes the setup.
I am here, everybody.
The challenger's looking shaken. Tough position to be caught in here.
It's all good.
He's heading back to the ring.
Christian Hart wrestling.
Well, that's what happens when you work.
Out of the ring and into Hell itself. And you know he picked the shovel because he was looking to send a message.
Because Lanola doesn't pay me enough money on Twitch to not work, so I have to work.
And now Austin ragdolled to the outside, getting set up for something in the corner.
I take it Archer's been timed out.
Hoisted up.
Well, he's on a break.
Reading each other's minds.
I've never seen a man take so many breaks.
He had to go pee.
Headed ringside. He's outside the ring now.
Technically, he was supposed to have the lap match off. Got hit him with a swear jar. We just had to let him out of it.
Well, the best guy in the drink
Back into the
also.
ring.
And he hightails it to ringside.
I see we got a fascinating, that was called these cage matches.
Well, this is the Cage of Pain.
Cage of Pain.
Uh-oh. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Yeah. One knockout only.
Oh, what are they doing here?
I mean, he's got some stiff competition. He's going against AEW Forbidden Door right now. Like, is that still going on? Is it over yet?
Compromised position here.
Into the cell, my God!
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Not the position you want to be in right now. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. He'll hit the ring.
Whoa, not quite yet.
Oh, crossbody wipes them out. Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
And a double DDT!
You didn't like that one, okay.
I have returned. What have I missed? Anything?
Not really.
You did what?
A Johnny joke.
What Johnny joke?
Cool showed up.
Cool showed up. Is he still here? Good Lord. Christian Cool's in the house. The mayor of Coolville. The leader of the Coolverse. Captain of the Cool Kids. Glenola, take it from there.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Christian Cool in the house. What's going on, buddy? I thought you'd be firing up yourself here shortly.
I got 40-some minutes.
Oh, okay. You don't go till 1. All right. Well, 1 my time. 1 my time. Okay. Very cool.
Don't forget, possessor of the oven's amazing.
The Cool Wave Oven. He is the innovator of such wonderful appliances. Cool. Tell us all about the Cool Wave.
Well, it's not just a microwave. It's not just a toaster oven. It is the Cool Wave.
Jesus Christ! Did Kyle Riley just hit him with a shovel? Anyways, I sure did. And there's a fucking stop sign in there. What's next? The kitchen sink. Good Lord. Fair. There is a table. It's an island. And how many people are? Have we had any eliminations yet? I see 2, 4, 5. I think somebody has been eliminated, but who? Unless somebody's on the other side of the ring.
Yeah, they're on the Dex is on the other side of the ring.
Dex is on the other side. Okay. Stone Cold still going strong. There we go.
Who did Dex cosplay as today?
Count Dexkilla.
Count Dexilla.
Yes, very intimidating creature. No doubt.
Made a cutting remark about him being a vampire, and Dex turned around with it.
Yeah. There's always something going on. I mean, I don't even mention it. You never know. Because one day he'll be Count Dexkilla. Who knows who the hell he's going to be tomorrow? George Clooney. I don't know.
Which one was it, Mark? You mentioned Archer.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I thought it was one that Archer mentioned.
Chants and cheers. I don't think any of these superstars
Next thing you know, there's a vignette. And then out comes the tickle trunk. The money they must spend on costumes is quite ridiculous. Wow! That is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by knockout and new YTD Academy Pure Wrestling Champion from, well, currently employed by Team The Fiendberry. The Fiend is our new Pure Wrestling Champion. Okay, I gotta be honest, I did not see that one coming. And to be fair, Archer didn't lose.
Usually in a
spectacular win. I took it for a job.
chamber pain, it's an elimination, not a one-time thing.
Also not possible.
They keep fucking with our great concepts.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like we lost the 10-man option, we don't have that. It's down to 8. You can only have double title matches in dark matches. We can't have them on the live shows. But, I mean, there's a lot of weird things. I don't quite understand.
So there's no more elimination matches?
Well, there is, but I can't do it in
the Hell in a Cell, yeah.
Well, with knockouts on.
Oh, knockouts on. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a knockout. Cell of Pain is a knockout match. But I wanted to make it elimination, but it would, for whatever reason, not allow me to make it elimination, so it was a one and done. And of those 6 guys who ever got knocked out first. By the way, it was Kyle Riley that got knocked out, not Archer. Yeah. Archer was forcibly put into that match and now was robbed of his title. Rude, by the way. How dare all of you for making such a match. But anyways.
I just don't see how the great Archer couldn't win this match, knock somebody out. This is,
The Fiend is an asshole. The Fiend is an asshole. It is our new champion either way. But, alright, here we go. Next match of the night. And this is for the YTD Academy, the vacant, by the way, YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship, to which there's also going to be a tournament for at some point. But what happened was, Count Dexkilla, so we all know Christian Cool that there was the Montreal screw job.
Yes.
Friday at Bash at the Beach, we ended up having the Vancouver Screwjob. So Count Deskula was up 3 falls to 2 on Tony Stone, and clearly was the winner of the match, was the new YTD Academy Grand Prix champion, but the referee decided to call it a draw. When in front of our own eyes, we all saw what happened. It was bad.
Remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors.
Weapons of mass destruction clearly paying off the referee.
Hey, all I hear is that Dex. All I hear is that Dex didn't have the stones to get the victory.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, you know, but he did though. He beat him 3 falls to 2, and he got screwed. Flat out screwed. The Vancouver Screwjob, now a real thing. Now a real thing.
The title got vacated by management.
It did.
Well, better than holding on to the title with an asterisk to your name in the history books.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, Tony Stone, of course, wanted to challenge Archer initially for the Pure Wrestling Championship, and was going to be involved. But he chickened out of the Cell of Pain match, in my opinion. Threw Archer into it. Helped throw Archer under the bus with all you other savages to put Archer in that crappy match, to which he now lost his title without losing. Ghastly. But anyways, but Tony Stone decided he wanted to get that championship back. So, here he is tonight in the match. But look, he's got his own partner in crime is in there. Drek is in there. MJF, John Cena, who was just world champion not long ago. Mnemonics has been YTD Academy champion, world champion. And Gunther, not long ago, the television champion. So he's got some stiff competition, if you will, tonight. YTD Academy Championship on the line, vacant. It is an elimination royale. What do you guys think? Who takes it? It's up for grabs. Any one of these guys can take it. Nobody holds the belt.
I'm gonna go with Cena.
Tony Stone, I heard you.
You're going with Cena?
You got me.
Yeah. But I gotta say, Stone should not be in this match. Yeah. If Dex can't be in the match, Stone should be in the match. You know, they should have to face each other for that, or or at least fight for that.
Yeah, I'm hoping actually Stone wins this thing, because then Dexkilla and Stone can square off again.
Now I hope he loses. This way he has to go through the whole tournament.
So he's got to go through the whole tournament. Yeah, Dex on one side, Stone on the other.
Next.
Fiendberry, what did you think of the Fiend becoming the new champion? The new Pure Wrestling champion for YTD Academy. I mean, you were waiting for that match all night long while you were, heckling us with craziness. I think Christian Cool, we believe the Fiendberry was planted by Team Glenola. We believe he's actually a Glenalian.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Glenola, it is not funny. All show, Glenola trying to lie is what he's really doing, to sell the masses that the Glenalians are friendly creatures and helpful to channels, and,
Good, I want he expecting it, and it is awesome.
Just all kinds of propaganda.
The Iceman.
I don't know if they're chaotic like the Fiendberry's been being tonight.
Chaotic is one way to put it. That is one way to put it. True Stone should be fighting me next. Stone, you, why, again? Because, am I missing something? So Stone is in the YTD Academy Championship picture, the Grand Prix title picture. So why would he then suddenly fight the Fiend? You've lost me along the line. Can we AKO him again just for fun? Just, I just believe it. Something.
Since he wanted you, probably title for title if he
I just believe it's something we should do.
Hey. If Tony Khan was booking this shit, it would probably happen, but it's not. Archer knows what he's doing. Let's respect the booker here in our community.
Agreed! See, folks, how easy it is. See, he is the OG co-host with the most, so he knows how it works. Don't listen to the actually fiendish and traitorous Glenola.
Are you cool? Since when did Archer know what he was doing?
I like to, you know, spin tails in a positive light.
In a positive light. See, thank you. Right? He knows how to make the feeler feel, well, like it's being tickled with a feather as opposed to stabbed in the back with a fucking axe of some sort. He doesn't even use a knife or a pen. He uses a fucking battle axe.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Granola removed the timeout on the field. See, that's not how it works, Granola. Life, AKOs, they go to sleep 300 seconds. That's how it works.
Oh, man, is this Drek?
That is Drek.
That's what I thought. I would pick him to win this match if Gunther wasn't in it.
Gunther has been a force to be reckoned with as of late. Like,
of course Gunther's a force.
Yes. By the way, I have been paying attention, and I just noted on the Discord that he has officially surpassed 365 days as champion. He has but 13 weeks, a little less than 13 weeks to defeat Honky Tonk Man's record.
I see him doing it.
Right yeah, they gotta. If they pull the plug before he beats that, I say we boycott WWE for like a month.
There's no reason not to. I mean, he's nowhere in the world title picture right now. You know.
And Intercontinental Champion versus World Champion hasn't been done in a very long time, and who better than Gunther, who's more than deserving. That dude is he is the in-ring general.
He is.
He is the in-ring general. He deserves that moniker, man. I mean, he is awesome. He really is. He's awesome.
Yeah. So, I wonder, you know, maybe they have him run the gauntlet in Royal Rumble again and he actually wins it this time, and that's when it happens. Who knows?
I heard he's the heavy favorite to win the Royal Rumble.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. The only thing is, he's the IC title holder. He doesn't need to be the Royal Rumble winner, unless at some point, like I said, he only needs 13 weeks to beat Honky Tonk. So they could technically take the title off him and then have him win the Royal Rumble and still get the challenge for the title anyways. But, I mean, at this point, why not keep him the IC champion? He's a formidable champion. He deserves it. And send him champion versus champion. The IC champ versus the world. That'd be fantastic.
And I like where you're going with this, and what I would see is him challenging whoever the champion is. He wins the world title, and he retires himself from the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Adding and noting that whoever fights for his title will understand the prestige that he put into the title. He never lost it.
And put that puppy up in a tournament.
Exactly. Like, really define Gunther as such a stalwart, and put whoever wins that title.
That could be a good way to bring back the King of the Ring pay-per-view, which we know they're bringing that PLE back, which probably not till the new year, I'm guessing, at this point, because, the fall schedules, I'm sure, already booked. Would it not be? So I'm assuming it'd be next year. So, that said, IC champion relinquished, put up in the King of the Ring tournament, that'd be awesome.
Watching the show right now, what I'm noticing, Archer? You have more crowd attendance than the latest AEW Collision shows.
Yeah, baby. That's because we're the most must-see show on Twitch and YouTube TV. We're stealing. See, everybody's on YouTube right now. The viewership is crazy, trending worldwide.
Crazy.
Hey, cool. You're
being on the booth with you tonight, but my
cat just representing Weapons of Mass Destruction.
All right, Life, well, thanks for joining. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the show via chat room. At least you're not like Sir Jack the Greatest, right? Sir Jack has access to the broadcast booth, but have a good night, Life.
Their name in WWE history books, and that's
I'll say, I think what you suggested would be awesome. Great story writing.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a
I'm
channel
worried that
redemption
what would
of
actually happen is
219.
they go champion versus champion WrestleMania,
championship matches,
and they let the head of the table win it. Unite another championship.
Oh, why would you put that out there like that? Somebody ban Granola.
First of all, I'm going to tell you this. Gunther would not take on Roman Reigns. He would not take on Roman Reigns.
No, probably Seth Rollins.
If not Seth Rollins, probably Brock Lesnar.
Or whoever the world champion is.
Yeah, because he keeps saying he wants to fight Brock Lesnar.
He does.
Fucking let us have it. I want Gunther versus Brock Lesnar.
Why not?
I say that's why they're writing it right now.
Has Brock Lesnar ever been IC champion before?
No.
Interesting.
I thought he was.
No, he's never been IC champ.
I know he's been a tag champ. He's been WWE champion, undisputed champion.
No, he's never held an actual mid-card title.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. So, I mean, that could be somebody, you know, that people could believe would take the title from Gunther at some point. And if he's never had it, that's one more prestigious championship under his belt. Why the hell not? It also puts him right in line for a world title anytime he wants. That's the workhorse title. That's the title that gives you the championship shot. That's what I'm saying. I think that Gunther doesn't need the Royal Rumble, but unless they plan on taking that title off him before the Royal Rumble. Either way, he can beat Honky Tonk Man's record here. WWE, do not drop the fucking ball.
Yeah, it is very odd still seeing Honky Tonk Man being the longest Intercontinental
right?
champion.
And then when they ended his, it was in 7 fucking seconds.
Yes.
Or something like that. I might be off on that, but I believe it was...
It was about a minute. It wasn't
very long.
It was
Lanola fact-check that. Honky Tonk Man's championship loss to the Ultimate Warrior. See how long that match lasted.
I don't know if he means to be, but that's definitely how he comes across at times.
He didn't get his gear off. Warrior walked in, or ran in, fucking clothesline, shoulder tackle, splash. It was over.
It was a squash match. I'm sure of it. I don't know how long exactly it was, but it was a quick-ass match for a guy that held that title for 64 weeks consecutively. Like, more people have held it longer combined than him. Like, Chris Jericho has been a 9-time champion, right? The Miz, I believe, is at 8, I think. You know, there's other people. But Honky Tonk held it consecutively for 64 weeks. And then... I'm assuming he pissed off management because he got squashed. He didn't just get to lose and drop that title. He got squashed.
Yeah, there was a whole story between him, Randy Savage, and I forget who else. Maybe Steamboat was involved in that conversation?
I actually think it should have been Savage that took the title, but Warrior was... They wanted to push Warrior versus Hogan, right? So...
Yeah, and that was what they were looking towards, because back then booking was just the one match and the rest.
And to be honest, you know, this is in hindsight, of course, but we all know that Savage versus Hogan, IC versus World title, would have been a much, much better match. Would have been as big a hype. I don't know if it has been a big a hype, because that's what a Warrior was back then, was all hype. People just heard his music and saw this dude with so much energy run into the ring and powerhousing himself over people except Andre the Giant.
This is going to be some
yeah, those were fun to watch.
There's some funny story behind that, because Andre put Warrior in his place right during a match. So, but we can talk about that another time. But yeah, but usually he was he was just bowling people over. You know, he was a powerhouse. 31 seconds after holding it for 64 weeks.
But the problem is, you already had Savage and Hogan the WrestleMania prior,
yeah, that's
and they had that slow burn for a whole year or so.
So they didn't want to try and sell it again,
they had to do something new, and Warrior was the hottest thing going.
What's funny, because nowadays they would have tried to resell Savage Hogan.
Oh, yeah, nowadays.
Yeah,
sure.
Nowadays they definitely would. And if it was AEW, they would have fought 20 times already.
Oh, fuck.
On the same show.
Can you even formulate a strategy?
I honestly thought that Lesnar had the Intercontinental, but he's at the 7-time WWE Championship, 3-time Universal Championship, King of the Ring, Men's Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble twice.
Very few have accomplished that, by the way.
Well, Archer mentioned he was a tag champ. I don't remember him ever being a tag champ. Was he a tag champ?
I was pretty sure he held a tag champion.
As a tag champ.
No?
Yeah.
I was sure he held the tag titles with somebody.
No.
Like just a team that was thrown together, I thought. Maybe not. Or maybe they had a title match and they didn't win it.
In Ohio Valley Wrestling, He was tag champ 3 times with Shelton Benjamin.
Well, that made sense. They were both college athletic amateur wrestlers. So.
Exactly. That was before OVW got swallowed into NXT with FCW.
Colliding with a barricade.
But yeah.
Actually, I don't think they got swallowed in. I thought OVW ended up basically getting shit on by WWE. They just didn't want to work with them anymore.
Oh, did they get shit on? I forgot. I thought they swallowed them. Maybe.
No. They had both OVW and FCW, and they didn't like how things were working in OVW. I can't remember who was there. It could have been Cornette or some shit like that.
Probably.
But eventually they cut ties with the owner of OVW and decided to just stick with FCW as the main because OVW still exists to this day.
Patrick Snape, thank you for the follow. Welcome to episode number 487. This is our post, well, what most people would say premium live event or pay-per-view Fallout show. Wrestle Wars Genesis, we just had a big stream preview, our 3rd annual Bash at the Beach on Friday, so a lot of Fallout rematches, a lot of barbaric villainy going on pretty much all night long. But anyways, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Welcome to the Fan Jam. Thank you for the follow. And, of course, you're listening to Christian Cool, Glenola, and myself. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, go ahead. Or welcome in.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Sorry, say what?
Setting foot in the ring now. Gunter from behind.
So, yeah, I'm Glenola.
This one may be over.
I'm Glenola.
I'm Glenola.
Still was able to produce some
what an intro. I'm Glenola. Cool, can you do better than that?
Yeah, I am. I am the self-proclaimed coolest guy on Twitch. Pretty cool.
I believe MJF just got eliminated. Was it MJF? It was MJF, because there's Gunther, yep. MJF is Gonski. We're down to 5. We've got Gunther, we've got Mnemonics, Tony Stone, John Cena, and Drek left in the matchup. The vacant YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship on the line for those that are just coming in. The title was vacated after a screw job in Vancouver. Count Daskula was at Bash of the Beach, was up 3 falls to 2 and clearly won the matchup, becoming the new champion. The referee, for whatever reason, decided to call it a draw. Tony Stone retained the title, but then management vacated the title due to controversy. And Gunther now eliminated, by the way. We're down to 4. We are down to 4. It'll be interesting if it ends up coming down between Drek and Stone. Longtime tag team champions, part of the Weapons of Mass Destruction faction. So far, they've done a good job of avoiding clashing with each other, but I mean, eventually it would be inevitable, right? I mean, should they remain in the match, I mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, god damn, that was a huge uppercut. Stone's got to be seeing stars after that one. That was brutal. Yo, Drek got eliminated? How the hell did that happen? I missed that. I was watching and somehow missed that. Who eliminated him? Cena?
He was elusive there.
Was it Mnemonics? I don't even know. So we are down to 3. Tony Stone that much closer to potentially reclaiming the YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. But not if Mnemonics or Cena has anything to say about it. What do you guys think at this point? Who wins this match? You think Stone? Mnemonics? John Cena? Look at John Cena. He says nobody can see him. I'm pretty sure people have been beating him up all night, but whatever. It doesn't work the same when you're getting your ass kicked. Clearly somebody saw you. Oh, Cena powerbombed the shit out of Mnemonics. He bounced off that canvas. Good. Did I hear a plate? What are you having, Cool? Are you having some tuna salad? Are you having salmon steak? Are you having sausages?
Actually, that's Glenola. I'm not even eating.
Wow.
Surprise, surprise.
Holy shit, really? What are you having, Glenola?
sports entertainment.
Well, I had a couple tuna melts.
Tuna melts.
Just kind of
hard to figure out what this
munching on tuna salad and saltine crackers.
Nice. My wife made garlic and herb battered fish. Actually, it was breaded fries, and she made like cheese-filled breadsticks that we dipped in cheese sauce. It was quite delish. Quite delish.
And he heads out of the ring.
And then mint
no worries.
chocolate ice cream for dessert.
Delivered into the barricade. Oh man.
It was quite yummy.
Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
Damn. Cena is not faring well right now. Somehow still getting back up, though. He is a resilient bastard, isn't he? Remember when you'd all want... I mean, nowadays everybody loves John Cena, but back in the day when everybody booed him as often as possible, Cena sucks the whole 9 yards. Which is still saying something, though. He could garner attention. It didn't matter if it was a boo or a cheer or a combination of both. Either way, the guy...
I still love... He'd come out and start directing the crowd.
At the end of the day, though, nothing against his career. It's been phenomenal, but at the end of the day, it wasn't successful trying to turn him into the next Hogan. It still didn't work. They pushed the shit out of it, and he's still there, and all of that, right? But he still did not get to Hulk Hogan status.
Well,
after 16 titles. After 16 titles.
No. And what's even funnier is that right now, I think Roman, as his incarnation right now, is on a much better path to do that than Cena would have ever even imagined. Yeah. And of course they tried to push Roman as the face to try to be the next Hogan as well, but I guess just who would have realized that it would have taken Roman doing this heel run to do that instead?
Right? No kidding. No kidding. I mean, that's when he started to shine, right from the get-go. As soon as you saw him cut his first heel promo, you were like, whoa, what clicked in his head? And then all of a sudden, not only was he cutting great promos and shit, he started to do a much better body of work inside the ring.
Yes, like his ring work improved.
Oh my God! Like he really has become the full package. And again, like Cool said, it took the heel run, the tribal chief, the head of the table, to do it. But John Cena just got eliminated, by the way, while we're having discussion, just so everybody's aware. So he's been eliminated down to Mnemonics and Tony Stone for the YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. But yeah, it took the heel run, and man, did it ever work. I know a lot of people, there's still a lot of haters of Roman Reigns for some reason. I got it in the beginning because I was one of the people, I didn't hate him, but I was one of the people like, man, why are you trying to shove him down our throats? You're not even, he's got no creative direction, you're not really doing anything significant with him, yet you're still trying to, and then when he beat Undertaker, I was like, man, they better do something quick with him, or he's just going to get, completely buried eventually.
Yeah.
No doubt it was a good one.
Because one of the two things were happening. He was going to elevate or he was going to sink at that point because people were pissed when he beat Undertaker. But to pause the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and once again, YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Champion from the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Team Shadows. It is Tony Stone. And so, that said, I got to tell you guys, after the Vancouver Screwjob, I think Dexcula gets a rematch with Tony Stone at some point. And why not? Tomorrow night, episode number 23, the brand new, we're going to unveil, for those that haven't seen any dark matches from the day, you're going to see the new YTD Academy Arena, which has been rebranded YTD World War III. It is ready to roll, and we're going to have some fantastic matches to kick off the next road to our next stream preview, which of course we're going to be discussing at some point over the next little while what that is going to be, and maybe whether or not it's on YouTube and or Twitch, because we haven't had a YouTube stream preview in a spell, so we might be due for that. Speaking of which, Cool, I was announced, I don't know if you saw it on Discord, but I was announcing I actually got an early email from YouTube about applying for partnership already. So,
really?
Yeah, so I applied, and I already signed up for my AdSense account, which they use to pay you and stuff like that. So it was a bit of a surprise. I didn't expect it quite yet. But I'm wondering if it's because we're adding so much content constantly that they're just like, well, maybe look at an early partnership, perhaps. I don't know. But either way, very cool. And it was, because of the community that happened. Large part. So that's very, very cool. It was exciting.
Oh, that is true. We're nothing without our community, so that is...
We are most certainly not.
Definitely.
All right, so I think we're at the championship rounds now. We are. And the first match of the championship rounds, ladies and gentlemen, Iron to Gold between Queen Bee rematch from Bash at the Beach against Rhea Ripley, the woman that shocked everybody and won the Women's YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. Queen Bee wants her baby back. It is 1v1 against Rhea Ripley. Next, what do you guys think? Queen Bee or Rhea Ripley defending?
Ripley.
You're going with Ripley?
I'm going to go with Queen Bee. I think it was a fluke last night.
You think it was a fluke last night? Friday. I know everybody wants to keep saying last night. It was actually Friday night. Yeah, it's because we were supposed to do this show last night as opposed to tonight. But I was. So what happened? Cool was I ran. What I should have done was run Bash at the Beach Thursday. But anyway, so Friday night I did it. We even started early. I think we started at 9:30. But the show went about 4.5 hours, and I, of course, worked at 8:30 the next morning. So I was beyond exhausted, so I ended up postponing till tonight to do the show, and then I have the next 2 days off as well. But we're going to do YTD Academy Live tomorrow night as well. 23rd episode, the unveiling of the new rebrand, and it should be a good night. Championship matches. We're going to be capping the night off with not one but two Legends Championship matches, and we're going to be unveiling the brand. So Alan Severn, I don't know if you know, cool, but Alan Severn has been on, no pun intended, but a legendary run with this Legends Championship. He's anybody that stepped up to the plate, he's been knocking them out of the park. Harley Race, Undertaker, Kane. He just recently defeated Psycho Sid Vicious inside of a Crimson Lockdown. And so it's been a crazy run. So the management has customized and redesigned the Legends Championship in his honor for such a historic run, and we're unveiling that tomorrow night as well. And the women will, of course, also receive the new championship belt themselves. And that division is going very well, by the way, for a newer division. It's really caught on quick. It's got a fairly deep division, and it's been a lot of fun. I think Gail Kim. Is Gail Kim the champion right now?
Defending tomorrow.
I want to say.
Don't remember.
I can't remember either. But anyway, here we go. Queen Bee versus Rhea Ripley is next. All right. Archer, am I defending tomorrow? I don't know. We never make matches during a match, unless of course they're redemptions. Then I have no choice. But that's not a practice we share here. We like to see how things play out, Fiendberry. Everything is very much storyline and driven, multiple angles, rivalries, faction wars. I mean, there's a lot to consider in. So we do have contenders, right? But if there is rivalries and feuds, sometimes they get intertwined with the contenders, or sometimes they get to play out their story. Contenders end up becoming somewhat of a backup plan just in case.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron.
We don't like to follow just contenderships. Again, we're storyline driven, so we don't. I mean, if we just went by contenderships,
we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Well, you'd still see some great matches, but I don't think as high quality as what we produce from. The streamer teams have great wrestlers, right? They have great creative minds. They've really inked fantastic superstars to contracts, and they all play out stories that are just out of this world, entertaining. I don't know if you pay attention to the RP and vignette section, but always entertaining material in there to read, and wrestlers and even streamer teams going back and forth. It's fantastic.
Unchecked aggression.
Nothing worse than a good story being overlooked. You know, just because, you know, it is Gail Kim, okay. But nothing worse than a great story being overlooked just because there's a number one contender. Well, if they're number one contender, they'll stay number one contender. They can wait in line. Otherwise, contender shifts. But either way, do you want to see Brock Lesnar versus Tony Stone, or do you want to see Dexgilla versus Tony Stone? You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. I'm not saying Brock Lesnar's number. I actually don't know at this point. Until after the show, I won't know who contenders are. They change every show. They change every show.
But man, is she intimidating. That's no easy
but
task to
I'm just saying, that was just an example.
Always ready to eradicate.
Brock Lesnar has been number one contender. Gunther has been on a run as a top contender lately.
Play. Honeybee Wrestling, your numbers are 7.
Did anybody else see Top Dollar get his ass kicked in YTD Academy today?
There are some amazing and fun
that was kind of fun.
To choose from it. I told Joe he'd get the
Are you a fan of Top Dollar, Cool?
Do I have to howl?
You know.
Honeybee Wrestling, your numbers are 9, 5, 4.
I wouldn't say I hate him or anything.
Some amazing and fun channels.
Somebody redeemed a Johnny joke.
To me, he's only worth $1.
$1.
Superstar.
Introducing the
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
No, I mean, I don't. I just don't think he's entertaining. Not as entertaining as he thinks he is as he's coming out, anyway.
Well, they do a rap stick, and I'm entertained. It's actually not bad. And then the bell rings.
And then the bell rings, yeah. Then suddenly the joke's not funny anymore.
No.
I have heard him called Flop Dollar before. Flop Dollar, I like it.
Flop Dollar.
I like it. Ashton Henry 900, welcome into the Archiverse TV. Welcome to episode number 487. Welcome to our Bash at the Beach Fallout show, Russell Wars Genesis edition. You've just popped in at a great time. We're in our championship rounds. I still have to open the betting lines, but it is Queen Bee versus Rhea Ripley. And I believe, guys, this best 2 out of 3 falls. Did you see what the stip was? I can't remember what the stipulation was now, actually. But it is for the Rhea Ripley is the current reigning defending champion after beating Queen Bee for the title. So this is a rematch from Bash at the Beach. Oh, it is Iron to Gold. There we go. Iron to Gold, a rematch from Bash at the Beach, and that was a fantastic matchup, not to mention. But anyways, welcome in. Christian Cool and Glenola also on the broadcast if you guys want to. And did we get a shout out already? I don't know if we got a shout out for. I don't know if you are a streamer yourself, Ashton Henry, but we're going to give you a shout out anyways. It's always good to have followers, and it is what we do here. Thank you, Joe Link.
Together we will grow strong in our
The Vimberry, you saw my message? What message? I've seen a lot of message. Archer is 3 minutes. The YTD champion is going to bed. What? Oh, in 3 minutes you're going to bed? All right, Vimberry, have a good night. And how coincidental is it that, you know, he claimed the Fiend enters the match, won the damn title. Knocked out Kyle Riley. That's not as funny as it was when Life was here, though. It was a lot more fun when Life was actually here. Kyle got knocked the fuck out, cool. Knocked the fuck out, he did. But anyways, but yeah, have a good night, Fiendberry, and congratulations on the Fiend becoming the Pure Wrestling Champion. Archer's not very happy about that bullshit, though. You know, don't be surprised if there's, I don't know, a match between him and Archer. I don't know, say... the next YTD Academy Live, episode 23, somewhere around there, I don't know.
Have a good night, the Fiendberry.
He was not beaten for that title. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Is the medics checking on him backstage? I have no idea. I doubt it. Kyle Riley probably disappeared in a cloud of smoke with Count Dexgilla, and they all flew off like bats to a bar somewhere to come up with Dex's next goddamn cosplay.
Maybe Archer has a match against the Fiend.
Gonna take a trip to Florida Keys.
Alright. And there was a Johnny joke redeemed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The champion is going to bed.
Firefighter is working on the engine outside the station. Johnny nearby in a little red wagon with ladders hung off the sides and a garden hose tightly coiled in the middle. Johnny's wearing a firefighter's helmet, and the wagon's being pulled by his dog and cat.
There's a kick. And
Firefighter walks over, take a closer look. That sure is a nice fire truck, firefighter said. Thanks. Look a little closer, notice that Johnny tied the wagon to the dog's collar and the cat's testicles.
And frustration is starting to set in for Rhea Ripley. She's not used to this.
I don't want to tell you how to run your race, but if you were to tie that rope around the cat's collar, I think you'd go faster. Trying to stop her from you're probably right, but then I wouldn't have a siren.
Frankensteiner.
Wow.
Terrible.
Awful. I mean, usually the Johnny jokes are entertaining, even when they're bad. That one was just totally subpar.
I like that one.
I think she is continuing what she did for Bash.
All right, so I'm opening the betting lines here real quick. We have lots of time. There's still 11 minutes and a half left of the match. I just about forgot, but here we go. Who walks out Grand Prix champion? Is it going to be Rhea Ripley or Queen Bee in this Bash at the Beach rematch?
With a clothesline.
Speaking of Bash at the Beach, Glenola had some information about Bash at the Beach. Some I believe, history on the old PLE, or what is we used to be a pay-per-view. Or sorry, World War III, right? Because we were talking about the rebrand of YT Academy. Correct. Cool stands corrected.
There was an actual World War III match.
How does anyone kick out at this point?
There were 60 men randomly assigned to a specific ring. There's 3 separate rings. Match began with all 60 men in the ring. Each ring is assigned, of course, a number. In order to be eliminated from the match, originally, wrestler had to be thrown over the top rope and have both feet touch the floor. It was amended in 97 to allow eliminations if they leave the ring in any way. In 98, it was amended to allow pinfalls and submissions. But I like the original setup.
Holy hell, there's somebody bet 5,000 Archerverse bucks on Queen Bee. Wait, is Honeybee wrestling here? It must be Honeybee wrestling.
Yeah. Honeybee's here.
Who you betting on?
It'd be Ripley.
Did you put 10 on Ripley?
I didn't put anything on Ripley. I just said who I would pick.
Oh, I see. Well, you have 3.5 minutes to put in your bet. 0.2% on Rhea Ripley. Everybody wants to see Queen Bee get that title back. Sorry, go ahead, Glenola.
Only 10 men remain.
Queen is winning.
In either ring 1 or ring 3, then they moved into everyone moved into ring 2, and the match continued.
Correct, yeah.
Then that rule was amended in 97, so they had to move this in a ring that's recording there.
Women's champion.
She's looking for the win.
Yeah. And then the last man standing in the ring was declared the winner.
Kick out from the champion.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Triple, reigned Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great concept.
I do too.
Yeah.
The first one was contested for the WCW Heavyweight Championship, which had been stripped from the Giant due to the outcome of his match with Hulk Hogan at Halloween Havoc.
We've got to acknowledge these fans have packed the arena.
So 3 years, the match came
So you still have 2 minutes, 10 seconds to get your bets in, guys, and there is just over 15,000 Archerverse bucks in the pool.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
I still think it's stupid that the broadcaster cannot participate in that, because that'd be a chance for the community to take money away. So maybe every time we broadcast, it only gives us a certain amount to utilize, and you guys get the opportunity to take that from us. I think that would be fun.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
Reward community.
Yeah. Well, before the prediction system was implemented, it was done using like adding and takeaway points to the community stockpile. I forget exactly how it works, but you could get it to work like that, but then the prediction system started and it kind of just wiped that out. There's a pinfall for Queen Bee. I'm not sure what the fall count is, though, at this point. Has anybody got the pinfall count?
Joey says
1-0 Queen. Okay.
2-0 Queen. 2-0.
It was the only pinfall that I had seen, anyways. But I wasn't sure if I had missed one in there somewhere.
Beautiful strike
so 1-0 Queen Bee in her attempt to regain the championship. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining of the Iron to Gold matchup.
There was one earlier.
Oh, that hurts.
Third traverse, it's 2-0.
It's 2-0 for Queen Bee now. My bad. So we did miss one. All right. Honeybee Wrestling making sure we are stood corrected, guys. We apologize. All hail the Queen of the Hive, Honeybee Baby. It is 2-0 for the Queen, who is so far having a dominant rematch against Rhea Ripley.
It's amazing how strong Rhea Ripley is. Electric chair face buster. And Ripley still
I say that as Rhea Ripley plants Queen Bee skull first onto the floor. And face first. Lovely. That'll successfully, move some teeth around in your mouth.
These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Wonder how that stop sign feels.
She's fighting back.
Oh! Rhea kicked her right between the eyes.
My goodness, look at this.
Did not have any effect on Queen Bee. She no-sold that. Good God, just about removed the nose off Rhea Ripley's face right there. And just like that, it is 3-0 for the former champion.
There's a kick.
Oh! God damn.
The title might change hands. Cover.
I tell you, the referee's doing a much better job tonight. And that, just like that, it is 4-0. Queen Bee dominating in this rematch from Bash at the Beach.
It's going to be a draw.
It'll be a draw. Wow. You know what? If that happens, I don't even know. Or it'll be a DQ.
How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
Somehow.
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
We've had interference calls and DQ counts in recent history in professional wrestling when it came to cage matches and cell matches, so why not? Back to the AEW thing. It's funny because I actually have been... they still have yet to produce an entire show that's good. Although I will say Collision so far better than Dynamite, which is funny in many ways. But anyways, already better than Dynamite in my opinion. It's a different feel than Dynamite even. It feels like a different show, period. A different brand, product, whatever. I think they should keep it that way. Don't blur the lines. There's a fall for Rhea Ripley. It is 4-1. Don't do what WWE does and blur the lines after a draft and separating brands. Keep Collision separate from Dynamite. Have them face off at pay-per-views. But I actually have enjoyed some of the matchmaking on Dynamite as of, say, the last 8 to 10 weeks. And again, the Collision shows I've seen have been very well done. Better than Dynamite. So I guess kudos to them. I'm still not a diehard Sold fan like the Cultists, but
well, the big thing is that they're starting to utilize talent. For some reason, they just weren't using on Dynamite, like Miro and Andrade and all this just back end leftover talent they just had.
Miro, I don't understand, but at least Andrade was hurt.
That I could see.
Yeah, he had, I think it was something to do with his pectoral or something like that. Tricep maybe, I forget now. He did have an injury. But yeah, he's even WWE misused him though. Like, he should have been one of the next big stars. He's tremendously talented in the ring. He's really good on the microphone. So I never. There it is, 4-2 now. Rhea Ripley trying to make a comeback here, guys. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left of the Iron to Gold match. And she only needs 2 falls to even the score. Oh! That was savage. Well, just like that, it is now 5-2 in favor of the Queen of the Hive, Queen Bee.
Communities will remain strong by our constant support.
Damn.
For one another's
Yo,
endeavors.
Girly Girl. Welcome in, Girly Girl. What's new and exciting? Joe Link reminding everybody it is 5-2.
The champ in a worst case scenario. We're
Welcome
about
in,
to see
Girly
how
Girl.
tough she really is.
What is new and exciting, Girly Girl?
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight. This feels so unsafe.
What are you and Mr. Embers up to today?
Tired or ran about to
There's a
sleep.
kick and
Very tired right now, about to sleep. So you're just going to fall asleep to the soothing and serenading voices of Christian Cool, the great Glenola, and of course the host with the most himself. We appreciate that.
Has been a pain in the ass life.
He's being a pain in the ass.
6-2.
Well, I mean, that's what Soul does. At least he's committed. He's dedicated to something other than sleeping in his gaming chair
TWA. WCW.
and touching himself while watching The Simpsons.
YTD into the chat. Skipping the rap.
6-2 now.
there goes Ripley, sent to the outside hard.
Girly Girl says, OMG. Oh my Glenola. I don't think he's yours, but whatever. I mean, if you want to claim him, Cool and I won't interfere.
Discouraging results for Ripley.
Oh my God, that a thought just occurred in my head.
And that was an efficient display of offense. With
Bam, 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 bam. My Glenola.
Wow.
Oh, man.
All right.
And that puts a point.
I love
All right.
it. I love it.
I'm just surprised a thought actually appeared in your head.
You
Doesn't happen
know,
very often.
7-2.
it doesn't really.
7-2 is the score.
For the win. There's two.
8-2 is the score. Joe Link, you are wrong, sir. How dare you?
And gets tossed back into the mat.
8-2.
Oh no, we caught it before you. Don't be no. Don't be taking credit for that.
Then again, she might have a real good slap.
Holy shit.
She now has got
Discus
herself into a
elbow right to the
distressing
face.
spot. She's
Rhea
been
Ripley's
pushed into
face is
a
going to be
bad spot
hamburged
for
when she's
sure.
done tonight. Oh, she invaded that. Good thing.
The challenger being outclassed here.
This is getting hard to watch, guys. We might need to stop.
We're going to
this
have a
one.
brand new champion, but Rhea Ripley does not care. She's going down
She's
with
sent flying
fighting
into the
spirit.
corner, and Ripley gets
And
some
a broken
brutality
nose.
thrown her way now.
If Rhea wanted a battle,
Easily a
she's
broken
got
nose
one
tonight,
right here
folks. The rematch from hell for Rhea Ripley. And I got to tell you, 8-2,
Oh, solid
that does not warrant a rematch. I don't care if she beat her already once.
Just got interesting.
And that's it. The champion is
And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Champion from Team Honeybee Wrestling, the Queen of the Hive, Queen Bee.
No sign of the greatest.
All right.
For the 8th time.
I'll issue the payout for that. Give me a memento.
Sigh the greatest, Joe Link. Yeah, it certainly does.
All right, Queen Bee was the victor. 15,030 Archiverse bucks being distributed. There you go.
Here is your winner, and new
Presentation of the Grand Prix Championship. Cool. Have you seen the new Grand Prix Championship? I mean, it's been around for a while now, but that's the new design for the Grand Prix Wrestling Championship.
It is beautiful, sir.
It does look good, doesn't it? Our championships. I even beautified the television championship a little bit for the first time in forever. That's basically the only title that's been the same since day one. But yeah, championships are great. I mean, I did just redesign the Legends Championship. But it was looking a little plain, and after a legendary run with the title, I thought we would present a much more suitable and prestigious looking championship for the Legends division, which has been very cool to watch. And the birth of the Women's Legends division has been awesome. So both divisions getting the new championship in honor of Alan Severn's, again, no pun intended, but legendary run as Legends champion. All right, here we go. Co-main event of the evening. This one is the coldest bitch on the planet, January, from Team Infinite Only. Rematch against She-Fiend. This is a lockdown match with the World Championship on the line. Who do you guys think is walking out as the World Champion? Is it going to be January? Is she going to be as successful as her partner in crime from Winter Swarm? Or will She-Fiend just take a bite into the coldest bitch on the planet's ass? I mean, some animals like it when they're a little bit cold and rotting a little bit cool. Like, you know, vultures, for instance.
January needs to win so she can stop dodging Kava.
Sure, yeah, let's talk about vultures.
Let's talk about vultures.
All right,
the Undertaker had a pet vulture.
Did he?
He did. Glenola, do you remember him having a vulture?
Yeah.
Britt Baker still wants her match against the She-Fiend.
No, it did not. It did not. But it was cool, though, while it did last. It was very cool. She-Fiend, of course, made her debut over at Honeybee Wrestling's promotion. She runs the very best all-women's wrestling federation on Twitch. And She-Fiend made her debut over there. I, of course, missed her match today. What did happen with that, Honeybee? Did she get her ass whipped? Somebody step on her throat? What happened with that? I don't even know. Because I got there just after, I think you said. But you were right in the heat of the moment, so we really didn't talk about it much. Sir Jack the Greatest says, January needs to win so she can stop dodging Kaiva. That sounds like a challenge being tossed out by Team Sir Jack the Greatest, to me, personally.
Joe, I just hit the button. Just hit the button.
Yeah, he just hit the button, he said.
All the buttons.
All of the buttons. So I would imagine, now somebody did request us to invade another channel.
They aren't live anymore.
They're not live anymore? Okay, so there's that, and also the person that was going to invade is not here, and if you're going to invade a channel, you need to be here for the invasion. That's just kind of how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
just kind of how it works.
We don't show up for a party if you're not if the hostess can't be there.
Right?
So.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we have Christian Cool going live.
Yep, we're getting there. We're working on it.
Playing some Persona 5 Royale. So if nobody objects, I say we visit the Coolverse when we are through. 2 matches to go. We have this, the co-main event of the evening. Oh, shit, I have to open up the betting line.
ISNT.
You know, I still find it hilarious I made Zombie Master wait 2 years before I played his Redeem.
That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. And by the way, what do you think of the new World Championship?
It's great. I like it.
I kind of took the concepts of Old Big Gold, the new Raw World Championship, and then the throwback to a couple of others and kind of combined them all into one. And it actually worked. I was a little surprised, but it's nice.
Nice.
I mean, are you not a little surprised? I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so who walks out World Champion? It's going to be She-Fiend defending the championship. Or does January from Team Infinite Only complete her campaign with a successful rematch and become champion once again?
I like the cold embrace of January, but it's nothing that the She-Fiend can't handle.
You gonna go with She-Fiend on this one?
Yeah.
Glenola, what about you, sir?
You know what? Since Cool's going She-Fiend, I'll go January.
Of course, you are going. So you should put your Archer vs. Bucks where your mouth is. Cool. I think you should make a big bet, and he has to match it.
Well, I just lost 10,000 Archer Bucks to the Ripley match, so
that is not my fault.
I mean, kind of is. You basically kind of twisted my arm to fucking put my money on.
I forced the gambling habit.
Yes.
All right, so I do have the betting lines open. That said, we're going to get the co-main event of the evening underway here in just a moment. Wrestle Wars World Wrestling Championship on the line. The former champion who lost her championship at the Bash at the Beach, the 3rd annual, by the way, Bash at the Beach. Fantastic show it was. Cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can check it out either on Twitch. Of course, the VOD is there, and then of course it's also on YouTube now as well. So up to 518 subscribers too, Christian.
Nice. I just hit my 1,000 follower mark on Twitch. So
nice. Congratulations, Christian Cool. 1,000 followers on Twitch. That's awesome. Awesome. Y'all definitely deserved, especially all the hard work you put in since you were kind of forced to change your streaming schedule, the times you streamed, etc. And you put a lot of work. I mean, you ended up, you went from getting viewership numbers with like 2 and 3 hour streams, and completely having to change and draw new members in, and having to stream 7, 8, sometimes 9 hours to get to where you are now. And so, I mean, if anybody deserves 1,000 followers, it's most definitely you, sir. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I was just saying, actually, that more people need to stop by and say hello to Glenola during his streams. I mean, here he is. He's been a valued member of our community since day one. Well, not quite day one, but pretty close to day one. Day one-ish. We're going to use that. We're day one-ish. And he still has VOD counts of sometimes 10 and 12 views. And I think we can do better than that as a community. I really do. And, yeah. What do you think about that?
I think we could.
Yeah. Well, I know you visit Glenola's channel. Yeah. I visit Glenola's channel. Just, we all need to be... Sometimes I think we forget while we're visiting channels that we can take 2 seconds and say, well, let's see who else is on. We should stop and say hello to our community members, and then you can go back to whoever you were reviewing previously. But it helps. It grows people's channels. And Glenola's been streaming now for quite some time. How many years have you been streaming now?
On Twitch, I've been streaming just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years.
I've been the affiliate for, what, 2 years and 1 month?
2 years and 1 month as an affiliate. Yeah, I forget when my stream anniversary passed, I think in, I want to say, either the end of January or February. Yeah, I've been on Twitch longer than I've been a broadcaster. So, but I think we're just over 2 years. Maybe we're at, what, 2.5 years as a broadcasting team. But think about that. And by the way, cool, tonight, episode 487, we're only 13 shows away from 500. Another milestone. Right? Isn't that weird, man? Do you remember sitting with Glenola and discussing the hundo even? You know what I mean?
A little bit, yeah.
It's crazy. And then 200 and 250, and we're counting down, and we had all these great shows, and now we're just around the corner from 500. Just around the corner. Very, very cool. I'm trying to figure out what stream per view to do next, because I'm down to come up with a new stream per view that we haven't done yet, or resurrect an old one and have a second annual of something. We've had just had the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach. We'll have the 3rd annual Halloween Havoc, and of course at the end of the year we'll have the 3rd annual TWA Slammiversary. But I'm up in the air. It's kind of going to be a discussion, I think, throughout the week what we're going to do with that. But any ideas? Any thought process there?
I'm thinking.
What about a King of the Mountain stream per view? Or something.
That'd be kind of nice,
right?
Yeah.
We could have a series of different rumbles throughout the show, battle royals, and make it all about rivalries and factions. I mean, obviously we would have our singles championships of some sort on the line, but make it about tag championships and factions and rumbles and battle royals, and call it King of the Mountain or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'd say we could do a King of the Ring, but they will not allow us to add tournaments to our shows. We cannot do live, right? Right? We cannot have a regular season tournament. It is ghastly. And please, by the way, 2K, can we have our double title match option back in Universe as well? What was the purpose of taking that? It is so much fun to see 2 titles on the line. I don't know. I don't understand the purposes. I don't know if it was causing glitches or what, but they've taken some weird functions away. Like, I liked having 10-man option for matches, for instance. Because you could have a full faction facing off against another faction. You could have a 10-man Royal Rumble. You could have 10-man Battle Royal. You know, now it's 8. We can have 8 or less. So, unless we want to do a Royal Rumble. But we cannot... They don't allow us to manipulate a Royal Rumble. So it's just a flat-out Royal Rumble. Which is why I created the Gauntlet Rumble, which was simply maxing out the allotment for minutes between contenders coming into the ring, so that 99% of the time it's going to they're going to beat the person that comes they start with, and the person that comes out before the next person comes out, type of thing. So it seemingly was a gauntlet match, Royal Rumble style, because they had to toss you over the top rope to win. But for whatever reason, since the last update from 2K, now we get through a couple contenders, and then for whatever reason, the locker room decides they don't have to participate and nobody else comes out. And therefore, the referee just simply starts awarding matches to people, you know, 4 contenders in. So, I don't know what's going on there. I miss doing that because it was a great match. I enjoyed the Gauntlet Rumbles. But, Glenola, what did you think of them?
Sorry, I got distracted. Think of 2?
2? Now, what did you... Good Lord. What did you think of the Gauntlet Rumble matches?
Oh, I thought that was a great idea.
I know, right? Again, it was the new patch. Ever since then, there's been an issue with it. Like,
I've missed gauntlet matches.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Agreed. But yeah, it was a fun concept, and I hope maybe after they do yet another update of some sort that it corrects itself. I don't know. Sir Jack says, isn't this a 12-hour... This is not a 12-hour show. I mean, you're going to have to put a lot of subscriptions on this mofo to make me even try to come close to a 12-hour show. Like, I'm talking, you're going to have to do better than Christian Cool has done in the past. Soul Embers, you know, plus Soul gifted the community with 2K23. I mean, you've got some big shoes to fill. A 12-hour show, that's expensive. That will cost you... and I'm not talking Archiverse bucks here, mofos. There is no redemption for that bullshit. It will cost you actual money for me to even consider a 12-hour show. But I am going to start doing giveaway shows. Cool, you weren't here earlier. On occasion, I'm going to do a giveaway. Like, for instance, I know some people like to collect things, so I'm going to give away 2K22 to the community and to whoever might want that. There's going to be, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out, but we're going to do some giveaways. But every once in a while, I'm going to go to, say, like, Walmart or something. I'm going to buy a championship belt, and I'm going to do a giveaway for that once in a while, just kind of as a thank you, a give back to the community for how many times they've helped me pay a bill through payouts, the constant unwavering support. They show up all the time. If they're not here live, they're watching the VODs. Everybody knows the VODs on the Archiverse go up. So, I mean, just the constant support and interaction, and a lot of great people, too. Again, we said it earlier, not just great people, but talented people in the community and extended communities. Great streamers, much better streamers than I am. That's why I broadcast a wrestling show. We've all seen me play an RPG. Cool. You don't want to be there. He just laughs the shit out of me all stream long. And, don't help Archer. No, let's just laugh and watch him fuck up and die 1,000 times. See? But I'll tell you what, though. I loved the fuck out of that game, and I was pissed off. I don't know who did it. Clearly one of the children at the time in the house did it. But my file went missing, and I worked hard through Christian Cool. I mean, he did help me on occasion, but most of the time I had to deal with constant laughter as I was trying to balance enjoyment with severe frustration. But Cool will tell you, I worked hard to get where I was in that, and I was going to keep streaming that. And then that happened, and I just, it sucked the life out of me, so I haven't restarted it yet. But I think I'm almost ready to do that. I just don't know if I'm going to do it here or on YouTube. That I haven't figured out yet. We'll see.
And Liv is great is heading upstairs here, folks.
We'll see.
Time to fly.
But Nino Kuni is the game I'm talking about. It's a tremendous game. The artwork itself is fantastic, just phenomenal, and the storyline is fun and amusing. I mean, you're talking about a child that's clearly been poorly guided, terrible parenting. Some of the stuff he steals car. There's so much stuff. But anyway, he's taken off to other worlds. I mean, I don't care if it's to save who. It doesn't matter, right? He's leaving the safety of the proximity of where he's supposed to be, and he's all over the place, different realms and worlds. Well, it's fucked up.
That sure is a
but it's fun as hell. And I also bought Nino Kuni 2. So I do want to get into that. Christian Cool and I are going to play golf still at some point. There's a lot to go down. But it's been a long time since I've done anything but wrestling on the Archerverse TV channel.
Before I go, I do want to say that title looks super fabulous. Just endearing to the fact that it hides the She-Fiend's face when she comes down the ring.
But it is. I actually am I'm very happy with how that title turned out. I think it looks pretty good. So, to be fair. But I'm going to get going. Enjoy the rest of the show, everybody. And yes, sir. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you will. Have a good night.
Have a great time. We'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you can refund that Guide the Raid. I mean, clearly, some people just don't know how Guide the Raid works. If you're not going to raid with you, what's the point? It doesn't make any sense.
From Knoxville, Tennessee.
Even that early in the show.
Well, that too.
Almost never works unless it's somebody you know. Like, cool. You can pretty well set a clock that you can rate cool.
From Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Exactly.
Exactly. Wrestling champion, Sinister.
I almost want to, you know what, the Fiendberry, just for fucking with me all night, I almost want to redeem myself. YTD Championship up and have a rematch. Archer versus the Fiend for that fucking title. I do. Part of me wants to. How often do I do stuff like that? Not very often, but I mean, obviously I would do it tomorrow night, not tonight, but
this right here is a championship that gained a lot of prestige in short order, guys.
Oh, that's right. This is a lockdown match, isn't it? Damn. I gotta be honest, I would not want to be in a lockdown with January or the Fiend, She-Fiend. Or the Fiend, for that matter. She-Fiend, the Fiend, I don't care what Fiend it is. I take the big fat fucking zero.
If we're going based off of all these, Kyle's nose
big fat zero. Life is back in the house, I see. She's popping in and in. By the way, Life, thanks for gifting Glenola with that subscription earlier. I really appreciate that. If there's anybody in our community that deserves a subscription, definitely Glenola. I'm always happy when anybody in the community gets gifted a sub. They all deserve it, but Glenola's been a pillar of our community for a long time, so.
Fiend versus Archer.
Fiend versus Archer, there it is. So tomorrow night, that will definitely be one of our championship matchups.
I actually thought about it, Archer. You just gave me the
and an elbow drop too.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Fiendberry's not going to be happy. After he thought he was so funny all night long, he's not going to be happy about that.
Oh, I thought he was hilarious.
Archer's going to be pissed going into that match. Pissed. He lost his title without losing. Of course, Wolfman Allen Severn knows something about that. That's happened to him on a couple of occasions. Not even just titles, matches in general, but yeah, it's happened to him on a couple of occasions.
Instead, though, she's going to power her way out.
Man. She had the Whoa Mandible Claw on the coldest bitch on the planet, but January gets out and is right back on the attack. She-Fiend's not used to that. Normally, she gets a hold of somebody with that Whoa Mandible Claw. It is all over. Oh, look at this. Arm trap crossface.
She rolls her way out of the submission.
Nice reversal by She-Fiend. I mean, she's going to be tough to beat. She is going to be tough to beat.
Check your face after that one.
I mean, if I forgot to open the battle line on this, didn't I? Or did I? Didn't I open it, right?
The number to win the YTD Championship matches.
And they kick out at 2.
She is still fighting.
Yeah.
Still keeping
I did open it? Okay, good.
You opened it. Yeah, that's right, because
This is
I
just too far.
placed
Get
the
some
bet on it.
control in there.
All right,
No, it is
perfect.
aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
I couldn't remember.
Oh, this move will make you pass out.
I mean, I think there's only, last I looked, there was only, like,
Impact.
because I was pretty sure I saw people voting. I think there was, like, $500 in the pool, or I don't know.
Dictating the pace of the match now.
How much is in there? And is it closed now? It's closed probably by now, eh?
A bad place to be for the challenger.
The toll, the
Yeah,
damage
close.
that he's
It's closed?
doing to these match
Yeah, I kinda
guys.
figured.
We are seeing it
1,500? Well, that's not bad.
She was being tested, but now
Not as big as the last pot, of course. Not as big as some of the pots we've had in general.
Monster
Alrighty.
flex.
I have it in the Discord. Fiend versus Archer. YTD Pure
this is my
Wrestling.
favorite.
2 out of 3 falls tables.
Ooh, 2 out of 3 falls tables. Oh, look at that. She did it. Holy fuck. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new, and once again, the Wrestle Wars Genesis Women's World Champion from Team Infinite Oni. It is the coldest bitch on the planet, January. Your new world champion. And once again.
Here's your winner. And new
Wow.
World Wrestling Champion, the Queen.
Money.
What a shift in the
Yeah,
tide for
yeah.
this championship match. The now former
Good God.
champion
All right, so I'll issue that payout.
I did not
Did
think
Life, did you win
was in
that?
the cards here tonight.
No. Money. Yeah.
Oh, you got it, right? I should have guessed. All right, so now we're moving on to the main event of the evening. There is your new Women's World Champion from Team Infinite Oni, the coldest bitch on the planet, January. And here we go. Rematch from Bash at the Beach, number 3. And I got to tell you, that was the biggest shock of the Bash at the Beach. Other than the 6-0 destruction of Katana Chance and Caden Carter by the Wolfpack Gals, but Cody Rhodes winning the World Championship shocked the hell out of me for the evening. JC was not happy with that outcome. He immediately called for his rematch. He got it. It is a rematch from Bash at the Beach. JC from Team Sir Jack the Greatest taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in the main event of the evening. So I'll open up the betting line. Who walks out world champion? Cody Rhodes, the reigning defending champion, or the former champion who had won, defended, and, I mean, if you ask him, unceremoniously relieved of the title, JC from Team Sir Jack the Greatest. I'll give you guys 10 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open. So, guys, this is best 2 out of 3 falls with the World Championship on the line. It's the main event of the evening. And then, of course, we'll see each other tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time tomorrow night. That's still up in the air. It won't be overly early. It will not be overly late. It could be around the same time we started tonight, around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We shall see. But either way, it'll be episode number 23 for YTD Academy over on YouTube. It will be our 488th. Sorry, I can't even talk. You can tell it's the end of the show. My tongue is just blah, blah, blah. But anyways, our 488th show tomorrow night and 23rd for YTD Academy. And of course, we're fully rebranded to YTD World War III. We're going to unveil a brand new Legends Championship tomorrow night in honor of the legendary run that has been Alan Severn's run as Legends Champion. Absolutely phenomenal. Just took out Sid Vicious today. The 2 Legends Champions are going to close tomorrow night's show. It is going to be absolutely off the hook. And for the first time ever, we're going to have a full 9 matches for YTD Academy, not 7. So be prepared for a thrill ride for the debut of live YTD World War III. It is going to be absolutely off the hook. YouTube tomorrow night. But here we go. Main event of the evening. The American Nightmare versus JC. Rematch from Bash at the Beach. World Championship on the line. Best 2 out of 3 falls. It is time to turn and burn. Showtime and go time. Let's go. All right.
And I'm going to remind everybody that this big title defense for the Wolfman tomorrow night, that's the Wolfman challenging 5 other superstars.
Life says, well, see if I can make it. I have auditions tomorrow. I mean, probably not at the time we start, Life. Probably not at the time we start.
But the Wolfman issues the challenge to 5 superstars.
Oh, for the Legends Championship.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we could make that happen. We could definitely make that happen.
Plan for tomorrow night?
I wasn't sure if you... Well, I mean, I said that, but you didn't have much of a reaction to it, so I didn't know if we wanted to pull the trigger on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, absolutely. That'll be the main event.
That 6-man...
I forget who he's in that, but...
Okay, I can tell you here as soon as I bring up the...
If Archer's in it, we will have to remove him and put somebody else in his place.
I don't
think he was, but he's already got a rematch against The Fiend. And I think we're going to make that a last man standing match, by the way. Or do you think a lockdown or a what do you think? 2 out of 3 falls? Is that? Did you say 2 out of 3 falls with The Fiend? Oh, 2 out of 3 falls. Okay, tables. Yes, that's right. All right.
You got to use your opponent to break 2 tables.
Against The Fiend, that's going to be one hell of a task. And here comes Cody Rhodes, the reigning defending Wrestle Wars Genesis World Champion.
Cody Rhodes has returned.
A man who changed the entire
here it is.
wrestling world.
There was Bruiser Brody, Joey the King Lawler, Jake the Snake Roberts, HBK, and Ravishing Rick Rude, as well as the Wolfman.
Okay, perfect. So that will be...
It's supposed to be a Chamber of Pain, but I guess...
Yeah, it won't let us do Elimination Chambers with knockouts and eliminations on the same. I don't know. It's very strange.
My fear is that The Fiend wins, and we never hear the end of it. Laugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure. Just have to figure out a good replacement.
Well, we had a...
Want that elimination. Yeah, that's more the Wolfman loves elimination.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could always make it an Elimination Royale.
In WWE.
Yeah.
And he is set to make up for lost time in a major...
Well, we could do a... I don't know. I don't think you can do 6 men in a steel cage, sadly. I'll check that out, because we might be able to have maybe a 6-man lockdown match. That might be fun. I'll look into that.
Yeah, I think we can all agree his time
Wolfman
away has turned him into one of the
better way to
toughest
prove that you are that
competitors in
level.
all of sports entertainment.
Wolfman doesn't have to prove anything to anybody except himself.
All right, here we go. World Championship officially on the line. It is go time for the main event of the evening.
From Columbus, Georgia.
And then, of course, again, we'll see each other tomorrow night for the unveiling of the new YTD World War III. The new Legends Championships will be unveiled tomorrow evening in the co-main event, main event of the evening. And we're going to have some blockbuster matches all night long. And it'll be the first time ever that YTD Academy has 9 matches, not 7. Be prepared. Fiendish. You should just talk the rest of the show, Glenn. I'll just sit here and listen to you. I will just listen to you. Good God. Life says, my fear is that The Fiend wins and we never hear the end of it. Oh my God, I know. That's 2 out of 3 falls. Let's go.
After plenty of hype and social media chatter, the
No, it's funny, we didn't do much to the dirt sheets tonight, which is perfectly fine. There wasn't much in the dirt sheets this evening, to be fair. But we also didn't read any lists. Yeah, we do. It happens a lot more lately than not. And that's okay. I mean, podcast is podcast. Topics of discussion are open for discussion, so to speak. Unless there's with cracking skulls. Then we have to limit the conversation. We have to have a cool down.
You can only mention certain objects once every 20 minutes.
Right?
After everything these two men have been through.
Kraken doesn't get on the broadcast.
Right, yeah. I mean, he has been on the broadcast.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Cover. And the champion avoids the 2
I
count.
He's nowhere near ready to
stop fighting.
Yeah, he hasn't been around as much. I believe he's working more often, I believe, and some other things going on. But
what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. So what's your favorite strategy?
now, I don't know if he's got PC problems. I don't know.
The building top to bottom and picking exactly where I want this match to end.
He just sort of disappeared for a bit, and then he'd show up in the chat, and sometimes message me on Discord, but other than that, he hasn't been live in quite some time.
Oh, what a kick.
Quite some time. All right, so I still owe you a joke from earlier.
Yeah.
Just thought of that now. All right, so since I am the bearer of phenomenal jokes,
Cody Rhodes.
let's see here. Hey, yeah. All right, here we go. Glenola, just for you, because you redeemed it. Well, if anybody else wants to take a crack at it, we'll give you the option. But I mean, it is a doozy, so be prepared for excellence.
And he denies Cody.
So, Glenola, where does the general?
The arm over that top rope. Very effective.
Where does the general put his armies? And anybody else wants to take a crack at the joke, go right ahead. Again, where does the general put his armies? Where does he put them? Where do they go?
He's got a plan.
Lice says, not that I'm double-looking Archer, but he's a little easier to throw through a table than the feet. Yeah, that's not funny. How dare you put that out there? Joling says in WCW, who is Alan Severn's partner in the Wolfpack doing those magazine covers? Just wanted to get accuracy. Did they only change to the Horsemen? Well, they were never officially called the Horsemen until 4.0. Or the very end of 3.0, one or the other. But he's been partners, Alan Severn's been partners with all of them. I believe more often than not it was with Carino Farmer in the beginning, I think. I think it'd be Carino Farmer.
He's just one final blow
Yeah.
from not this
Wolfman is in the Wolfpack. Actually, White warned him how he teamed up with Monster.
Yeah, they teamed up quite often.
The champ showing they are truly worthy. The American Nightmare.
Oh shit! Cody Rhodes hit him with the crossroads.
Yeah. As for career-wise, shit, he's stayed with Mankind.
Yep.
Or no, it was Cactus Jack.
But you've got to be impressed. You
Psycho
got to wonder what Cody has to
Sid.
do to put him away here.
Life is Great has a guest to the joke. She said, in his sleeveys. He keeps his armies in his sleeveys. That is actually correct, Life. The general keeps his armies in his sleeveys.
All the time he wants. And it's reverse paid for that mistake.
Yeah.
Big punch finds its mark.
Had to end the evening on a bad joke. If so, that means that the Wolfpack have been WCW Tag Team Champions 11 times. Yeah, just with different partners. But yeah, the faction itself, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rhodes denies the attack.
Not necessarily with the same tag team, though.
Just like a pirate.
He's returning
He keeps
fire.
his weapons under his
The
button.
Freebird rule was
Yeah.
invoked.
That way the faction could still build victories without having to use the same tag team all of the time, yeah.
Uh-oh, throws the opposition back into the ring.
Life says, just like a pirate, he keeps Buccaneers under his bucking hat. What?
Break his arm. Vicious.
Did you tell a joke?
Looking to lock it in here. Camel clutch.
I have no idea.
Oh, body is not meant
The amount of
to bend
confusion
that
starting with
way.
Fiendberry all night.
God, submit. Fight again. Live to fight
He
another
deserved
day.
all of his AKOs. And how weird is it that his client won the Pure Wrestling Championship? I mean, I wouldn't talk to Archer about that anytime soon, but how weird was that? That was crazy, right? Like, what the hell? The guy that trolls us all night wins. What is wrong with the universe?
Not today. And another count.
Crossface.
Hey, Archer.
The official
Yeah.
asking
You know
him, is
where
he
the
gonna
royal
tap? Is he
pig
gonna
lives?
tap out?
Where the royal pig lives?
Yeah.
And rolls him off.
No.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace. Nice.
To the nose. Crossface.
Laughing.
Will this
To see a
match
complete
end
list
on
of
a
champions.
submission?
Life said Buccaneers equals fucking ears, bucking hat. Well, you know. Oh, okay.
WCW or
We'll go with that.
YTV into the chat.
We will go with that.
Atomic drop. Ooh.
I see Team Infinite Odia is live too, I see.
Oh my! Vertebreaker.
Just noticed that.
Yeah, they've been live for a while, I thought.
He had him. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Lou Thez press by JC. Does anybody know what the score is? Is it one? Is it nothing? 1-0?
WWE Universe is on it.
He's trying again.
Oh, the old taste of pain.
I'm not sure what's going on with the count here.
He's getting up, but there's
It's definitely been a struggle for control.
0-0.
JC in the last couple of minutes here been doing quite well though.
suicide.
In his oh,
I don't
a
think
suicide dive into a DDT on the unforgiving floor. Cody Rhodes got to be seeing stars right about now.
Just raking across the face.
Was it a DDT for a kick out?
DDT for a kick
He's
out.
in a jam here. Oh, what a knee.
I'll tell you, the refereeing has been stellar tonight. I guess you just have to come to Wrestle Wars Genesis for good refereeing. Oh, what? Did he just hit him with his own move? God damn. Oh, and he pinned him. It is 1-0 for JC. He used his own fucking move against him. That is savage. That is absolutely savage.
Cody Rhodes hat.
Oh, nice reversal and retaliation by Rhodes. Sit down powerbomb caught midair was JC. Oh, look, oh, electric chair drop. Cody Rhodes getting some payback here.
Challenger is in some big
Needs to even the odds here.
Not what you want to see by any means.
It is 1-0 in favor of JC in this best 2 out of 3 falls match.
Cody Rhodes hooks him up.
Oh, Rhodes hits him with the crossroads. Of course, that's the second time. JC kicked out the first time. He's not kicking out there, though. It is 1-1, guys. The reigning defending champion has just even the odds. Wow. Airplane spin. Oh, into a cutter. Oh, my God. That was brilliant. Oh, he's going to cover him up. He's not going to waste any time. He's not going to waste any time. Whoa, he did it. That is it. That is all. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match. And new. And once again, Wrestle Wars Genesis World Champion from Team Sir Jack the Greatest, JC, your new champion. The Coalition once again has a champion in their midst. Congratulations to Sir Jack the Greatest and JC. Wow, great Fallout show. We had a contendership match. We had a couple of championship challenges. We had championship rematches from Bash at the Beach. It was a fantastic evening. JC, your champion. January, once again, world champion. Queen Bee got her title back. It was a fantastic night. Unfortunately, Archer lost his title without being defeated. Screwed he was. Forcibly put into a cellophane match. And Kyle O'Reilly got knocked out, and he lost his title without being have to be defeated. It was a ghastly moment in the show. But anyways, that is it. That is all, though, for the Fallout edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis. thanks for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. We'll see each other tomorrow night, and I'll keep you updated on Discord for the exact start time, but I believe it'll be around the same time, about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube. The unveiling of the new YTD World War III. We're going to unveil the new Legends Championships, because the Legends Championships are going to be in the main event of the evening tomorrow night. It is going to be a thrill ride of a night, so you don't want to miss it. YTD Academy Live, episode number 23 and 488 for TWA. But we are now going to take off and go invade Christian Cool and see what he's doing, see what's new and exciting over at the Coolverse. So make sure you jump in on the invasion. Join us. You don't want to miss out. But that is it. That is all. It was a great show. Great follow-up show to a fantastic stream preview that was Bash at the Beach. You don't have to go home, but folks, you do have to get the fuck out of my channel now. So without further ado, goodbye. Another show.